Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a fabulous holiday weekend. We are here to celebrate and, of course, honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. today. And, of course, tonight through the next 3 hours, we'd like to offer you $50 extra off your purchase. And that means on top of our big sale event pricing that we like to do every single Monday night, because it's always must-see Monday night mega markdowns, and tonight, a little bit extra special for you. So to kind of wrap up your big holiday weekend, we are here to offer some really special new pieces. We also got some very special previews of a piece coming up this week or weekend, and we have lots of brand new. So it's going to be a nice mix. We've got anything you want to ask for, request, anything at all, you let us know. We'll help you out. We got a lot of special pieces. I want to tell you about some highlights as we get started. There is a heart-shaped blue wing block D tanzanite pendant tonight. So that is really exciting. We've never had anything like it. So as we wind down, this has been something we've been waiting for. We have been waiting for an incredible day to celebrate this item, and today is that day. So wanted to have really extra special merchandise for this holiday weekend. So you are going to have a really special heart shape. Might be just also the perfect Valentine's Day gift, since we are less than a month away from that celebration of love. So we are going to have heart-shaped blue wing block D, very limited as it is, which is why I'm telling you about it right now. It's coming up at top next hour. We'll also have some fabulous yellow diamond earrings. That's what we don't usually have. Yellow diamond earrings is a little tougher to get because you got to match up the stones to perfection. So we'll have that on the way. And we have morganite, blue wing block D and rings. We've got fabulous ruby, multicolored sapphire pieces that give you all the colors of the rainbow, and then some. And then you're also going to see a really special stone we haven't seen in a while, which is called Ammolite. And that also is going to give you more colors than you really ever get in one gemstone, but all in one. Fabulous heritage to it as well, considering it's a prehistoric gem. We'll talk about that. So we also have some wheels. We're going to see earrings on a wheel, trio there. We've got some really special high-end museum pieces and super duper affordable on wheels as well. So everything you could ever want, imagine, or wish for. This is where, again, your requests come into play. Make sure you let us know what you'd like to see tonight. We'll help you out with those items. We even have our largest tanzanite here, at least in a ring, which is in nearly 21 karat oval stone. So that is here as well. And anything else we can show you, share with you, get you a look at, check and see if it's still available. Hey, this is the time to do it, because in this next 3 hours, you could have shopped 2 minutes ago, not got the $50 off. If you wait another 2 hours and 58 minutes, you don't get the $50 off. So, and remember, there's no final sale attached to that. This is just a little holiday extra for you to get you all the best in values. And let me tell you, that was not originally scheduled when all these discounts came along. So the fact that we're discounting brand new items and offering the $50 off and having that money back guarantee, that is really going to make the 3 hours that we have coming up for you a priority to shop. Something for yourself or a gift idea for a loved one. Hey, I'm all for gifting for yourself. Forget about buying for yourself and gifting for others. Let's just gift to ourselves. That's one way to do it. So let's take a look at our first item. It's a fabulous zircon. It's actually more than one zircon. We're going to get you 3 zircons in one here. This is a lovely look, don't you think? 3 of the exotics. They're all the zircon family, of course, with some diamonds, but on 1113-854, it's a 2 carat 66. That's going to be just, and I'm going to break it down here because you're going to get a lot of carat weights, and we're going to talk about that white zircon first, which is an Asher cut. Look at that. How that gleams and glows is really cool, right? For being a colorless stone, it is not lacking for some wow factor. It's got a 266 on that really special Asher cut. Then you have a 283 on the oval pink, which is that gorgeous burgundy pink. And then you have another 357 blue zircon. This is a one only, like so many pieces we are going to show you tonight. So get ready, buckle up, and have that phone nearby. Have it in hand. Have our number typed in to your phone so you don't miss out. But this is also where diamond weight is 15 points too. So you get all of that and then some. And we've got a special opportunity to get the $49.99 ring for less and a lot less. So get ready. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We'll show you that as we always do, and then get you ready to shop the savings. Look at how cool that is. You ever seen a 3-stone ring like that? I mean, usually we see 3-stone rings in jewelry all the time, but it's usually going to be stacked one after the other, straight line. Great classic, but it's nice to have a little amped up exotic nature to it, like you see here with the white zircon, the pink, and the blue. They also work really, really well together, I would say, those colors, because the tones are right on. Even though they're vastly different, they all work as a trio in unison. So it gives you a really fun look, but it's also going to be better than even $9.99. So we're off to the races here with already a stunning value. I mean, think about it. You're getting close to 10 carats of zircon weight. This is that double refractive stone that in the case of the blue and the pink are mined out. So in the white zircons you just don't see very often at all. So that's pretty exciting. But wait, it's not even $9.99. This is where you get an extra special opportunity. Values are going to be really the theme. It's the theme of everything we do on every given show, but this is a little extra special being the holiday that it is. And wrapping up this 3-day weekend that I hope you've had a good one and enjoyed it so far. Here's what we're going to do instead of $9.99 or $8.99. This is going to be $888 instead. So you get a really special discount, and that's going to be $838 when all is said and done. And there's only one that stays in the white gold. And then do you guys remember, I just so vividly remember because it was such a unique piece. We once had, I would say it's probably 6 months ago now, we had a teddy bear necklace, which is actually, I just saw a really, really high-end designer do something like it. We've actually got another one for you today. So if that was you and you were one of the many, many, many that missed out on that, we have one coming up for you that is really beautifully made. So if you like a little touch of whimsy to your jewelry, that's a good way to go. We also have some really affordable earrings. You name it, we got it. We'll help you. So this is where we go. So let me know if you like that one. We've got our 30 seconds expired. Let's keep on rocking. I'm going to show you a great pair of earrings here that really are, there's a designer I love who did something like this years and years ago as a special capsule collection. And this is where we get you a really good look, but in 14 karat solid gold. I'm going to put these on the hand first so you can start to see how they look from a distance, because this is a little bit of that kind of fanned out leaf design that you have here in a gorgeous shepherd's hook styling. It's 11130771. There's 15 points in diamonds here, but solid gold, which actually I know it's going to pick up some glare here, but you can see how beautifully mirror finished they all are in their entirety. So they've got a nice length, and of course these are not just going to give you length but also a great width to them as they flare out. So you get 15 points in diamonds here. They're going to be scattered through usually, well, you can see there's a left and a right design. You see how most of the diamonds are through the underside here through the bottom, but then you see the other ones here that are mixed in right here and right here. So you see how that's done, where it's actually going to create that left and right so that there are 2 in 1 for you. So that's a really good look. And you've got, of course, the diamond up here. You'll see them up close in a moment. A nice heavier shepherd's hook design, but I wanted to start you off with something we don't see very often, which of course is a solid gold earring with not a ton of diamonds, and this really gives it to you. Now the length is gonna look like so. It's 1.5 inches top to bottom. Really easy to pop those on, of course, and I will do that for you. But I'm just gonna borrow one right now, and then I'll show you one on the ear before we even get to the close-up, because that's a really nice look. If you love a lot of mirror finished in gold, which I know we wish we always had more of, this is definitely giving you that in a lot of surface area here. And we're gonna blow them out right now. They're under $500, and instead of just doing $499, which makes a lot of sense to me given the gold presence they have, I'm going to do a lot better than that. That's the name of the game tonight. Here's what they look like on so you can see what they're all about, just to give you a little size perspective and how they're going to play and how they're going to look from a distance, and obviously getting a little bit of glare here given that there's so much gold surface area. And then, oh, what's that I spy that's on my wrist? Is that something that maybe you'd like this Saturday? We're going to show that to you throughout the show so you get a little heads up on what is coming in our new designer line. But I'll show these close up and actually back on the hand, and then we'll take a close up for you. So I just wanted you to see what they look like from a distance. They're only $399. They'll be $349 after your holiday discount. So keep that in mind as well if you'd like that one pair of gorgeous earrings. Now here's what they look like up close, just to give you a sense of the styling of those diamonds. You'll see there's 3 going to be prong set, and then that top one there that's going to be right between. I'll hold them horizontally here so you can get a better idea. Stamped in the back in the mirror finish. There you can see what they look like without that glare. So you're seeing all that beautiful design and style. So that'll be one pair. They'll be $349 only if you'd like to grab those, and we'll give those 30 seconds. Then we're on our way. Yellow gold only. Of course, those will stay. That's not our own design. So that actually will be only the yellow gold as you see them there. And then we've got a diamond necklace. It's almost like the vertical, or rather the horizontal bar style, but it's something a little different. Then we've got even the angel wing design and a pendant. So quite a few pendants and earrings tonight in just studs, hoops, you name it. We've got a lot of different pendants for you. For those of you looking for, it's almost that ginkgo leaf design that I know is very designer. If you know who I'm talking about, years ago, kind of took the jewelry world by storm by doing a similar, and it was an earring. It was an earring just like this, except theirs didn't have diamonds. Ours does, and they're special. So that's going to be it, $349. If you'd like them, let me know. So that's it. Jason and Tim both verifying on those. We'll see who's got them first. And then we're going to move along to let's get to this necklace coming up. This is one of my favorite necklaces we do if you like an everyday style to wear in diamonds. We'll go to the hand here. It's going to be item number 1114659, and take a look. Make sure sure I get this facing forward for you. Thank you. The earrings are sold. Take a look at this, though. This is that horizontal bar design that actually looks like trillion cut diamonds when you see it from a distance, and that's because of the setting of the diamonds. It's actually a triple prong, so instead of a 4-prong design, which is more typical, this is like a martini setting, as they call it, and it is 40 points in diamonds all together here. You've got white, yellow, or rose gold. We're actually going to change that if you'd like to have another gold color. No problem there, but take a look. Diamond cut chain as well. We're going to throw in that adjustability, so you get the lobster claw closure, as you see there. You get 3 adjustable links, which are going to be 16, 17, and 18. And then you have, let me show this up close, because you got to see how beautiful this design is when you see that from a distance. It's actually going to be 2 rows, but you see the bigger stones at the base and then the smaller stones up top. And do you see why? It almost looks like trillion cut diamonds, because just all in the setting of the way those round brilliants are put together there and how they're secured to the necklace itself. And it's going to be another great value that, again, should never have to be another $50 off, but that's going to be the case with everything you shop for the next 2 hours and 50 minutes. Just today only, of course, and we're going to do this one for $599 if you like this necklace, which when you're not getting a pendant, you're getting the entire necklace. That seems to be where we're all shopping that really normally a big price. Here, very small, $549 to get that, and yet look at it from a distance with almost a ½ carat in diamonds. And I love the adjustability, which just makes it easier to tailor to your neckline day by day. Maybe it's going to be that great gift idea that you don't know what length they'd prefer to wear. Well, it's all 3 of the classic lengths built in here in 16, 17, and 18 for you. So that's a really good look there. And that is $599, if I may just, slide that bracelet in there again for you, because that's going to be coming up on Saturday. So pretty excited about that. Does it look familiar? Does it look like something we've seen somewhere before and costs like $20,000? Yeah, it does. But we're going to bring it to you for less. So we have created our very own version by your request, and I was really integral in the design process, so I'm really proud of the way it turned out. But here we go with $599 turns into $549. Let's go ahead and get you a really cool ring. I'm going to show this to you, and it's going to fly. I can tell you that, because with Valentine's Day less than a month away, and this is a rare exotic stone, it kind of looks like a heart shape. It's a pear shape technically, but the halo around it is a heart shape pattern that goes all the way around to make this pear shape look every bit the heart shape that it's trying to be. It's just it's a heart shape without the cleft, essentially, and it's a really good look. Now that's going to be item number, this is our Molly garnet, by the way, so it's a really special stone. You don't get these all the time. They're super exotic, and this one will be item number 112-0581. And don't forget to call us on the bar necklace, or the way we started with that really fabulous ring with the triple zircon, which I know is popular always. But look at this. This is a 109 Molly garnet. It's got a little different color. Let me tell you, most Molly garnets are going to be brown. Doesn't always make them the most attractive stone color. Notice there aren't a lot of gemstones that are popular that are brown, right? It's a really, again, tends to be, we like those bright colors, we like pops of color, we like to see something vibrant. That's what you have here in this 109, but it's also going to be a 65-point diamond weight. So you're getting that first halo, which again is emphasizing that heart shape around it, but then you've also got the outer done in almost like an array of leaves or a wreath design that you have. And that's going to total your 65 points in diamonds, of course, going down the shoulders of the ring as well. And all of that in your choice of gold. Right now it's in the yellow. Change it if you'd like. So you're going to have all that custom opportunity you usually get here. And of course, a huge value. What can I say? This is going to be one of those that discounted already and shouldn't be less than $19.99. Oh, it's going quite less. So this is where, again, it's an exercise in dialing in early. For sure, because what can I tell you? Things are going to be flying. They already are. It's a big holiday celebration. We're thrilled to have you with us. This is not even $9.99. I know there's a lot going on tonight, so we really appreciate it. And so we are taking that into account with these discounts. We want to show you and illustrate to you exactly how much we appreciate you being here with us tonight. And this is not even going to be $9.99 as a result. I got freedom to do everything in my power and beyond. I'm going to go beyond my own powers here a bit tonight with these discounts. I will tell you that right now. But that's the beauty of it. You're here on a sale day. You're here on a holiday. Let's make it simple and easy and get it to you for under $888, because I still have a ring sitting here for $888. So that's really exciting. And here's what we're going to do instead of $799. You're going to get it for even less. Love the price of $777. Feel that it's a little lucky. If you feel like you need your love with a little luck, because why not? They go together, right? You've got it here. It's happening right now. It's not even $777 to get this fabulous ring. In a rare stone, we cannot discount the fact that a garnet that is this month's birthstone comes in a variety of colors and different origins and different styles, but there are rarities in that group that are just a little more rare than others, and the Molly garnet being one of them, especially when you get this color because it's more of a neon yellow green as opposed to those aforementioned browns that we typically see. Take a look at this. It's not even $777. It's going to be a lot less. So call me quickly. It's $699 to get that ring. And then, of course, an extra $50 off that as well. So you got a huge value. And $649 to get it for 65 points in diamonds, which alone would be impressive. Then you get that super rare factor, which is the Molly garnet, and that is only one. Who's shopping with you so far, Jason? You've got a shopper already, right? Linda was shopping with you. Tim, what about you? Someone was shopping already with you. Who was that? Francine and Linda, thank you so much. Glad you're with us. Here we go. I'm going to give that a final call as I try it on for you. So this is really, really cool. And what we're going to do is I'm going to try it on, and then I have a feeling that's going to be gone for $649. So keep that in mind. Take a look. There it is. Bright, bright. It's like a real true chartreuse here. It's not just yellow golden. It's not just green. It's a little mix of both colors, but on a neon level for you. So it's really, really exquisite. It's super rare. It gives you a lot of flash. That's what good Molly garnets will do, is they give you a lot of dispersion, which not a trait that we always expect to see with garnets, but you're definitely getting it here on a very, very high level. So that's going to be a special one there, and I can't believe it's still here, but at the moment it is, so give us a call. And here we go. We're going to keep on going. We got a lot to show you. Does anybody want a little whimsical, like a little cool, cute, adorable teddy bear styling? Because what gets cuter than that, right? I don't think we ever outgrow that. Just there's something that's almost like, you know, we've heard of comfort food before. There is such a thing, I believe, as comfort jewelry and pieces that you can wear that have symbolism that are instant conversation starters. And I know that's an overused term in our business, but I really think that this qualifies here. Let's take a look at it because it's so much detail, and yet it is satin finished in the gold. And yet as you see it move, you might notice that it's not just the shimmering factor of the satin finishing in the gold and the diamonds as well here that are giving you some movement of light, but it's actually the individual hinge pieces here actually give you a little movement. So we'll try to show that to you up close. There's a little bit of a hinge detail, so it's really adorable. This is white gold only. It's a designer piece, and we're going to throw in this very heavy gauge chain. You can see it's got a really nice heavier Rolo link chain with adjustability as well, and it's going to be out number 1122146. Now I remember we had something similar months and months and months ago, and it was gone with a lot of people who missed out. So this is a sizable piece. You're not going to miss it, that's for sure. It's got a big, big wow to it. Let's take a look at the measurement here for you. And I know for one, I do love a good teddy bear in fashion. I'm one of my favorite designers in the whole world. One of their iconic motifs that they carry through the line always is a teddy bear motif, and they're always known for whimsical, and I love it. Now, you all know, you guys, anybody who's seen my Peanut knows that she looks like a little teddy bear as well. So I always liken it to, she's our little teddy bear of the family, so that is also why I like them. But of course, there is something cute, or maybe it's for the new mom, or maybe it's for the teacher, you know, who's always around the young kids, or whatever it is. Or if you just are like myself and you take risks with fashion and like to have, you know, meaningful different pieces that nobody else has, well, this is definitely it. So you've got a 15 and 16-inch adjustable chain, removable from this piece. Let me show you how it's going to look on, and then we're going to show you up close because it's too pretty to, we can't just see it from one different direction. And you can see this is just to give you an idea of the size, and to also show you what it's going to look like when it's up against a skin tone, right? How it's going to shine. Now, where is that coming from? That's that beautiful satin finishing, which we don't normally see in jewelry as a texture all that often. Let me hold this up for you, make sure that I get it straight on so you can see this, and then we'll zoom back so you can see all of it. But now that you see it on its side, you can see that all of the limbs there are going to be hinged. So you get a little bit of movement there, which is kind of nice because it makes it a little more fun. So it just, again, it's that fun whimsical piece that you have all the way around. It's got the satin finishing, but still detailed. Couple of big burnished diamonds there as the buttons on his outfit, and then of course the pave on the sides, the very tips and the ends there. So we'll blow it out. It's a lot of 18 karat gold. We love that. There's how it's finished on the inside, and then I've got the bail twisted around so you're seeing the hallmark. That normally you would just flip it around the other way. That normally won't be something that's visible, so keep that in mind. Chain comes off, use it with other things. Let me just show you here upright so you can see how, again, those little arms and legs move. You can can see there how he can do the splits. He can probably do a little dance. I could do a little MJ move if we wanted to, but you can see there how I won't get too fancy with him. But again, that's a really cool look. And just again, those details are what makes special pieces special. So how about this? $9.99 first caller, and then it'll be $9.49 at checkout for you. So that's a one only as well. Stays in the white gold. And again, so much fun to see something a little different in designer that we're always excited about. And so maybe that's just that way you get something unique. I bet you not everybody that's watching tonight has a piece like this already at home. So we're excited to bring it to you. And then we've got some hoop earrings coming up that are awfully colorful. And I do have a new gold quartz ring. I know we've been sold out of pretty much everything in gold quartz rings. I have one for you. And we have big top of the hours. And don't forget, heart-shaped lovers. There are a lot of you out there, especially with Valentine's Day approaching. You may think about heart shapes that you don't normally think about the rest of the year. We've got a great tanzanite deal top of next hour. So make sure you're with me for that. Let's get to our hoops, and they're going to be on their way. So let's see what you think of this. This is one of the most, I think, versatile styles you can ever get in a hoop earring besides diamonds. I mean, right, diamonds are going to be always the go-to in versatility, but you see these stones, and you see the colors, and you see the embodiment of that richness, and not to mention these aren't just multicolors, but they're one of the richer, more exotic, more expensive stones in the world, being they're all sapphires in an emerald cut. So definitely keep that in mind. And it's a lot of them. There's only one pair. It's item number 112, 1160, and that's going to be how we start our earring collection, at least for hoops and drops. We already had those beautiful ginkgo styles. They're gone, of course. Now we're talking about 7 carats 15. Set in the 18 karat though. This is an 18 karat yellow gold. So you got a specialty look there. You're getting a really, really important styling. We love them. Just, this is where, again, you go if you want something that goes with everything, but you want something a little extra special than just straight up diamonds, right? Diamonds we do all the time. There's a lot of them out there. It's a great look. This is giving you emerald cuts, set east to west, because obviously when the earring is upright vertical, it's actually going to be east to west set stones. Right now you're seeing the opposite, right? The earring's horizontal, you're seeing the stones set up this way. They're going to be east to west stones, and still with all that heavy sapphire weight in emerald cuts, do you know this? They're still doing an inside out style. It's all these different colors that are ombre, so you have to have an incredible selection of sapphires to start to achieve this look. And then when you do, it comes out, in my opinion, to perfection, because when you look at it upright, it's going to have the blues into the blue greens, the purples into the lighter pinks, and then the lighter into the darker. And then look at the inside with the greens and the yellows and the orangey padvarashas. And then I'll show you the length. Did you get the teddy bear? Oh, congratulations. Who got it? Sharon, thank you so much. Enjoy it. The teddy bear necklace is gone, and with love. But look at how pretty this is. 3/4 of an inch, rather 7/8 actually. 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll pop one on for you. 715, no diamonds, but an inside out style with all the colors. And that's so pretty to do different colors on the inside than they're doing on the outside. So that looks incredible. Stays in the yellow gold. Remember, if you struggle with gold or alloy allergies, I guess we could call them allergies. That doesn't make sense. No, don't call them that. There's a reason. Alloy allergies. It's a thing, right? Where you might be, you notice that you're sensitive to gold. It's not that you're sensitive to gold. It's you're sensitive to the alloys that's used to make gold more durable. So that's really something that is prevented for the most part in 18 karats. So that's always a nice thing to get in an earring so that your ear piercings will never change color. And that's just what that is going to look. That look gives you, and of course, that higher purity of gold. This is what they look like from a distance. Remember, they're just under an inch top to bottom, but look at how gorgeous those colors are. Looking amazing, aren't they? And all the colors there, and that they shimmer and they're bright and they're clean like emerald cuts should be. And you don't see a lot of the gold. So even if you were someone who's maybe not as much into yellow, I think you get these still because there's not a lot of gold showing. Let's go back to the wheel and give you a great look. There's a snap bar closure, so it's really easy to take on and put on and take off. And that's it. And here's what we're going to do. So this is it. One pair, one call. Yes, they're reduced in price. Everything is for this holiday. And then you get $50 off. I'm reducing first. You get your extra $50 off at checkout. And it's a happy jewelry story all around. But it's going to be actually better than even that $29.99 they've been marked down in the past. We only have one pair. It's a designer style. That's why we can't change the gold. So they've got to stay as they are. They're fabulous in every way. You will wear them. You will live in them. You wear them like you do diamonds because there's something about it that goes with everything. So just wear it and enjoy it and love them. But you know what? We're going to do a lot better than $29.99, and that's the previous discount. So instead, taking them a lot lower for you, let's make them not even $19.99. Skip it. We'll do better than $1,000 off, and we'll make them $18.88. You can take $50 extra off that, and $1,838 becomes your deal. And then we do have, speaking of whimsical, we'll give you that angel wing design that we're doing with the bicolor tourmaline as well. So that's going to be exciting also. And if you have requests, well, usually, I know we kind of sprung this holiday event on you. If you have a request and want your $50 off, you get it on everything you shop for in this next 3 hours. So, well, now down to 2.5. So that's where I would recommend getting requests in if you have them. We'll be really thrilled to show you whatever that you'd like to see, as long as it's still available. So here we go. Last call on the earrings. I love those. I must be the only one who loves them because they've been here for a while. I cannot get over the colors you're getting, the ombre, the detail. My goodness, where do you get 18 karat gold? And also 7 carats plus in sapphires for a price tag like that? It is not happening. And the detail in which they're set, the beauty in which they're set is really nothing short of amazing. So take them if you love them. $1,838 at checkout. They're gotta have. I mean, they're just beautiful. You will wear those a ton. And think about every stone you have it goes with, because it's got all the different colors, all the different tones. They're really nice and bright. They could have just used pastel sapphires. Instead, no, they went extra special and used that really bold kind of primary color of sapphire. And then that mix where certain stones, I mean, most of the stones themselves individually have 2 or 3 different colors blending together. It's amazing. So we just want to make sure those go. Let's make sure they get a home before we move on to our tourmaline pendant, which is going to be a one only as well. What else is new? We got pretty much one onlys throughout the show, with the exception of a couple top of the hours. And here we are with the, okay, you're going to like this. This is especially significant. I would say, I'm going to remind you here what the stone is a birthstone for, because maybe that's going to be significant with the angel wings here. It's 111 4481. How pretty is this? It's not going to sit on its own, so I'm going to give it a little bit of help, and of course it's going to sit on the neckline upright like this. Those are angel wings in pave. That is one of the most beautiful bicolor watermelon tourmalines I think you will find, where the green is really a bright emerald green. The pink is a really rich magenta pink. It's not like that olive tone, doesn't have too much gold into it. It's a 322 bicolor, 29 points in diamonds right up top. Isn't that beautiful? It's in the white gold, or change it. You do not have to leave it as such, but I really can't get over the clarity of tourmaline that it looks like this. Well, you know that's rare. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to show it on the hand so you can get the size reference here, and then we'll show it on the neckline for you, but that's what it's going to look like from a distance. Let's show you here the length that's going to be top to bottom, and then we're going to send it on out of here in a hurry because you know the discounts are all happening. That's going to be our 1-inch top to bottom. And then you can even change it. So if you really want to go with yellow gold, do it. We'll be doing that for you for free. Rose gold might be intriguing considering there's half of that stone is pink. Let's take a look at it on the neckline here as well, so you just get another idea of the size and how that 1-inch size is going to look when it's on the neckline for you. Of course, depending on what chain length you put it on, it's going to work for a variety of necklines. But here's what we're going to do. You have got a better value than $9.99 tonight, and that's a very substantial bicolor tourmaline. Don't usually see that. This is what we're going to do. Instead of $888, here's your deal. We'll make it $799. It'll be $749 at checkout if you'd like it. And that is our one and only angel wing style that we have. I'm just going to hold that through the bail. I just not want that to stay steady for you. And want you to see how those diamonds are actually going to be almost carrying the stone, which is why if this is going to be a piece that is significant or meaningful, or if it's a subtle way to give a nod to a loved one, that's why I mentioned the October birthstone that the tourmaline is, because I know when we think of October birthstones, we usually think of opals, and that's fine, but the tourmaline is just as much a birthstone for October as is the opal. So maybe you want to think about it that way. So $799 turns into $749. Congrats if you get it, and that's a one only as well. So we'll get a move on here, and then we've got a lot more to share with you, but let's get to some rings, because I know we're starving for rings at this point. It's been 28 minutes of everything but. So let's show you this one. This is a gold quartz. And oh, what a pretty stone. You know, lately most of the gold quartz have had more of a gray or a deep charcoal color to their background color. This is really what I think I love the most, because I think it shows off the 24 karat gold that's running through it even better when you have that more kind of white backdrop color to this quartz. It's item number 112-1708, and it's very special because it's a pear shape, it's elongated, it's a 237 is the size, and then you're getting 82 points in diamonds as well. So all of that. And then you've got a one-of-a-kind opportunity. You're also getting to change the gold color, but we usually start with the yellow gold for the gold quartz. we're keeping it in the yellow gold. If you want to, we can change it, but I would say and suggest leaving it as is because that's the natural match to the gold that runs through it. You can't change the gold inside the stone, right? That's not where the gold color changes an option, but you can change the gold band. So you're going to see that double row in the diamonds, which is where you get your 82 points. You've got that elongation of a pear shape, which is always so pretty on the hand. It's having a moment right now. And then let's take a look at it on so you can see it here and then watch it one way and then the other. We'll flip it around for you so that no matter how you prefer to wear your pear shapes, Lolo will show you. But here's what we're going to do for you instead of, and this is one of those that's got a $28.99 price tag. So much for that. We're moving it out right here, right now, giving you the value of a lifetime. Let me just swap that size, or rather the orientation of the ring, and you can see it there. But it's actually going to be less than even $2,000. And that doesn't happen very often, and these stones don't stick around here. We know that. It's not going to be $2,000. It's not $19.99. We got all the discounts happening. Big holiday weekend here. We're wrapping it up and showing you our final couple hours with a real treat for everybody. So whatever it is you're shopping for, get requests in. We'll help you with those. Whatever it is you're thinking about. If there's just something that's brand new, like this one that catches your eye, what a really good time to take advantage of it because, well, the values could not be better. And we're going to make this even better than even $1,500. You're not paying $15 or $14.99. We've only got the one, and we can't keep these gold quartz in stock. They are so cool. It's giving you that high-end gem look, but there's something so organic about this, which is really exciting. And I think where a lot of our gemstone wishes are going towards, a lot of our design elements right now in the world of jewelry at large, going towards those more, the more organic looks, those creations that are really touching with that natural material. I mean, at this point in time with the jewelry business going the direction it is, it's more incredible than ever before to get those stones that are natural. So much of the gem business is turning towards man-made, lab-grown stones. We are not, we will not, and that's the beauty of it. So to have it a nod to even a stone like this that so clearly has a precious metal and a precious gem combined together in the same space here like this is a lot of fun. And it's not going to be $14.99. I'll save you an extra $100 and you can get it for $13.99. And then, of course, take your $50 off that as well. So $13.49 will be your price tag for that one at checkout. So one of a kind, like everything pretty much is. We've got a few exceptions, not many. So we'll see those coming up right around the top of the hour. We've got a great wheel for you in rings as well that's super, super affordable. I'm loving the rings that we have selected for you tonight that are going to go on their ultimate level discount and anything else. Like I said, if you got a request, there's nothing that we can't show as long as it's here. If it's available and it's something that we have for you, we'll show it to you proudly and give you that discount that you want. So here we are with our gold quartz. That's one only, $13.49. And then we're going to move right along. We got that big top of the hour coming up for you. So get ready for that. We've got a special ruby. I do have our largest tanzanite in a ring. So it's got something special happening with it too. So I know those big tanzanites lately, what haven't we discounted in tanzanite? We're in the final days. If you haven't heard, if you've been kind of in and out with the holidays still kind of lingering and you're thinking, well, I haven't seen TVON in a while, what's up? The blue wings are almost finished and look what we have for you today. A nearly 21 karat with all that museum reserve quality red flash, and those are orange diamonds on the sides. That's going to be here tonight. It's got a discount as well. And anything else we can show you. Okay, coming up, let's get to it. We also have some fancy cut tanzanites. I do have one pair of those huge earrings. Every time we show the big tanzanite earring drops, they're gone in a hurry. Well, we're going to bring you another one today, but this one today has rounds in drops. I had rounds the other day. They were rounds in studs. We're going to bring you the rounds in drops coming up tonight. But first things first, we have a very special wheel. And I think our wheel that is planned to be discounted is going to go a whole lot lower than ever intended right here, right now. Here's where we begin. I'm going to start you off with some beautiful zircon because we started the show with a zircon triple ring. Let's just say you want one pink, and that's that. We're going to start there with that beautiful pink zircon. Then we have a couple of really good aquas together. How about this? Like a wave design. This feels oceanic to me. It feels really, really special. And then you've got, look at this one, fire opal. Maybe that's got it. This reminds me of the earrings we just had, doesn't it? Well, a couple minutes ago. But those beautiful earrings, like the ginkgo style earrings, look at how beautiful that is. It's the same motif, but in pave diamonds. And I'm going to switch these around here because we have got that one. That's just the tower. That is the stand-up piece there. That's a fire opal in the middle, and then we're going to go with turquoise. Beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That is the one of fairy tales right there. And not just because, again, that's the name of the mine, Sleeping Beauty, Arizona, we know, best in the world. So which was it that you like? Zircon with 2 bands? I mean, that really is 2 rings in one, right? It's the 2 rings on the side, holding that stone in the middle there, which is a beautiful setting for that. Then you have the turquoise. That looks amazing, right? It's round. It's got diamonds all the way around it. Then we've got our beautiful aquas. Look at how pretty those are. Pear shapes that are riding the waves of diamonds and gold. So it's really special. And then, yes, here it is, the pink zircon as well. And whichever one you like, they're all the same price. And so we're going to let that one lean on its side there for just a moment. And look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now we need a question answered. Do you love any of those pieces? Because what we're about to do on value, second to none. This is what it's all about. You've got to call me early. We're going to change gold color on, don't tell me any of them. Yes, we're going to change gold color on any one of them you want. So there's an extra added value. That's cool. And are you ready? Do you already have a favorite, Jason, up there? Or are you on something else from previously? He's on something else from previously. And I know there's a lot going on. So we, again, like I said, I planned this show to be specialty so we could say thank you for being here tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us when there's a million other things happening. Thanks for being here. And so you are going to get rewarded where you know a wheel like that could be $8.99. That'd be pretty fabulous. Every single day of the week. That's a wonderful value, $8.88, $8.99, somewhere in that neighborhood. I could have started those higher. Like, for example, the $19.99 they all started at. One was a little more than that. One was $22.99. But they're all in that $2,000 range, or at least they should have been. Now they're going lower. You're not paying $19.99 for any one of them. You're not paying $8.88, like I said. We're going to go even lower, and this is all discounted without any knowledge or any preparation for an extra $50 off. That's just an extra bonus that you're taking advantage of tonight. That's our extra bonus. That's our extra thanks for being here. So discounts on discounts. It's how we do a sale, which is so ironic because TVON's a sale every day. You can have the most ordinary day, and it's always a sale event price. So which of one of the 4 do you want? Change the gold on any, size any, and also think about this. You've got them shipping for free. They're not final sale. So what else could we do for you? You got it. Turquoise coming up right now. And that's going to be item number on the turquoise 1118971. That's the turquoise. This is a beautiful, almost Art Deco style mounting that really suits the Wonder Rings well. I always like to point that out because a lot of you are always asking me, tell me when you have a ring that is perfect with the Wonder Ring, and the truth is most of them are. But this is one that really works well because all of this octagon shape in diamonds is all elevated up so you can easily slide a band next to it, or 2 or 3 or 5, whatever you want to do, right? I mean, who's saying just one band on either side? Why not mix and match it up, right? That's a fabulous way to go about it. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. Think about how good turquoise looks in all gold colors. And now we're going to take them lower than $7.99. Yes, lower than that. So let me know which one you like. Zircon, turquoise, then we've got the fire opal and the aquas. Let's take a look at your full selection. Which one do you like? Fire opal, let me try that on next. That's a big ring, isn't it? And of course, the fire opal is going to present even bigger to the eye than the carat weight it is. It's item number 11222242. 1122242. That's going to be the fire opal. So that's for you, Tim, or anybody else who likes it. 74 points in the oval fire opal. It looks more like a carat and a half. Then you're going to have 41 points in diamonds. They're pave, and this is a beautiful floral. It really does almost remind me of that orchid design we do in a pendant. This is in a ring, though, so it's a floral that's easy to wear. It's large, no doubt about it, but it's yet really easy to wear because of the shank being classic as it is. So don't be intimidated by the length this is giving you. Let's blow it out for better than $777. Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Okay, so I can't even decide what I'm going to like better. Which one in which color? I don't know. I'm so glad that decision making is up to you and not me. And here we are, instead of $777. Yes, we're going lower than that. How on earth do you skip something off this wheel? How would you let one of these pass you by when everything up here is not even going to be $700. This is before your $50 off. Happy holiday weekend. This is how we do it. $699 really turns into $649. Any one of those 4 you like, just hustle into the phones because they're going to be gone in a hurry. We are probably going to need 60 seconds and then they'll be completely gone. How about it? Turquoise verifying. Jason, do you have a question on any of these? No. Okay, so, of course not. Why do I even ask? So 35 seconds remaining, and then we move. That's it. Turquoise aquas. Remember, you get, let's look at this. That is really, look at that. That's a really good aqua. You get 2 Sierra Santa Marias there. And it's a carat 10 plus 8 points in diamonds in any gold you want. Then, of course, we have the fire opal we talked about, 74 points there. Here's the aqua, this zircon, haven't touched on that yet, but you're getting a round zircon with a carat 78 stone with 38 points in diamonds. Well, it's that value. It's that value that is only happening tonight. You can't call in. I mean, we had literally people placing orders literally minutes before the show. They didn't get the discount. You guys are getting the discount. This is a thank you for being here, and shop any one of them you want. That is it. So that's special. That is special. $6.99 turns into $6.49. This one's covered in diamonds. Remember that the turquoise is going to be a carat 80. That's no small stone there. Carat 80 in that turquoise Sleeping Beauty variety. It has 58 points in diamonds. You've got your aquas. You've got your beautiful zircon. That is such the prettiest pinky purple color too. It's not like a typical basic pink. It's got that rich color of like that raspberry pinky purple. Tim, did you take a fire opal? Okay. So what color are they thinking about in the fire opal? I like in the yellow gold too, I think. Yeah, that's what I like too. Okay, coming up, we're going to move on, unless Andy has a question before we go. Turquoise, fire opal, pink zircon, 2 rings in one really, right? And then the aqua, waves of diamonds and gold. Love this. This is like perfect for, you know, we do a dolphin ring. We literally have a dolphin. We have a dolphin ring with diamonds and waves, right? This is almost like, that's a little more subtle way to say, nod to the beachy lifestyle, the water, you know, obviously aqua named for the color of water, yes. Yes, let's try this on. And then it's got a couple of those bezel set diamonds, and then with that perfect pave as well. So really, really cool. And so there it is. And then that is going to be it. So, And here we are, last call. I would recommend that one strongly in the white gold. That's just typically how we like to see our aquas, but again, it's up to you, so do what you wish there, but a nice ring, kind of a unique design there. A lot of gold in this one, and for $6.49, it's kind of a why not deal. A chance to treat yourself to a fine jewelry ring that you would never see that price anywhere else. And did you take a turquoise there, Jess? So thank you. Who was that? Great turquoise. Love the round. Love the fact it's got diamonds all the way down the sides. Thanks, Bonnie, so much. All right, so coming up, and let's get to, we're going to get to a couple more things. I don't have much in rings that are going to be more affordable than that, to be honest. That's the way to go if you want something super affordable in a ring. Did you have a question, Jason? Hi. What's Ronald up to tonight? He's just hanging out with us? How nice. And what's up? Oh, really? Thank you, Ronald. Thanks for shopping, and thanks for saying hello. Yes. Yes, here comes the zircon. I know that one's tougher to see when it's sitting on the wheel because it is so wide of a ring, and it does maintain that width all the way around. So I do recommend going up a little bit on this one, maybe a half size, unless you're already right between. Just go with the larger size that you usually take. But if you're always a standard 6, go with a little bit larger here in a 6.5, just because it is that same width all the way around. But another one that almost looks like waves, or a scallop design of a double row pave ring. So it's cool. It really is. It's a pretty style, isn't it? And it's truly, I mean, you're getting 2 bands of gold and 2 bands of diamonds in one ring. So that's almost like $350 here, $350 here, not even though, because it's really $649 for the entire ring. And so it gives you that almost stacked floating look. It's like the stone is floating and like the diamond bands are stacked here together. It's really cool, giving that little bit of separation, not being straight bands that get that beautiful, you know, yeah, there's a lot to be said for 2 straight bands. That would look great too, but to have that little bit of a wave, it's almost like it just gives the perfect space for that round stone to be set. And it's only $649 and we still have calls lined up. So we'll see if anybody else has questions on that wheel. We've tried on all 4. You can change the gold color on all 4. So you got a lot of options there. Don't forget about our zircon from earlier, our sapphire hoop earrings as well, and anything else we can share with you. It is time to get a really, really special ring in your collection. And then we've got plenty earrings. Oh, I have the prettiest fawn that I have to show you. It's new. That's kind of exciting. You got to see this. You have got to see this. Look at that. That is the pinkiest of fawns. It's, let's be real, it's almost purple on that one. So that's very exciting. So anyway, $6.99 call us. Let me get to that fawn because this is definitely for our early birds here tonight. And it's item number 1122548. Zircon, verifying on the pink zircon now. Remember, that'd be available in white, yellow, and rose as well. Okay, pink zircon, aquas, 2 aquas together, a pair of pairs. Here's the gorgeous, yeah. Oh, thank you. Sleeping Beauty turquoise, 58 points in diamonds. Great for stacking for that reason. You see on the profile how it just cinches in there. And then this, the largest of all the pieces. If you want to go bold with your jewelry, bold with your designs, bold with your color of your gem, the fire opal is the way to go. It's $6.49 as well. That's beautiful. All right, let's get to it. This is going to be a heck of a value, and it's one of the most important diamonds I have here in the inventory, and I know there are several. Bigger pink diamonds. We've got some 1 carats. Even my 30-pointers, though, and I was just looking the other day at a 25-pointer we have. We have a 25-point pink diamond that's over $7,000. This is not easy to do. This is what, though, is the challenge. With the fawns, there's always 2 colors really in concert together with the fawn diamonds. I mean, to be defined as a fawn diamond, it's supposed to have 2 colors, and it's a special private collection that is only here. So it sounds familiar, right? Like the tanzanites, like our blue wing block Ds, they're only found here. It's our collection. We got it all. Same with the fawn diamonds, except the fawn diamonds happened. Actually, it was right around the same time, actually, that we got the fawn diamonds. It was really interesting how 2 separate deals, 2 separate miners, but this is actually material out of the Argyle mine in Australia, which is since closed. It's been closed for a couple years. It's also here. This is one of the more rare of the fawns. Fawns typically have a pink and a champagne combination. They're still natural. This is not like one of those trade names that, you know, defines a stone that was like some treated funky stuff. You know, there's a lot of trade names out there, and a lot of jewelers will adopt cutesy names for stones to kind of market them, right? When they're just some same old, or sometimes they're just not all that high quality, but they'll adopt some name to make it more marketable. That is not what this is. This is a color descriptor because it's not just a brown diamond, it's not just a pink diamond, it's somewhere in between. But let's admit, most of the fawn diamonds lean more towards the champagne than they do towards the pink. Usually we describe it as a hint or a kiss of pink that you're getting. In this particular stone, this is one of those rarities that truly, I got to name this collection. They said, you name it, we don't know what to call it, it's a specialty category, what should we name it? It's not something that everybody has. This stone is the most pink and purple that I've seen any of the fawns actually illustrate. So if you want, because there have been examples before where we've had customers who have purchased fawn diamonds, they've taken said fawn diamond to their favorite gemologist or jeweler or appraiser, and they came back evaluated as a pink diamond because that's what they noticed first, and they didn't even see enough of the brown color or the champagne color to call it a champagne. So they actually called it a pink. That's where most of them are going to categorize, because if you're getting pink and champagne, if the pink is what's reading through the most, the appraisers of the world don't know about fawn diamonds, so they're going to just go ahead and categorize it as a pink. So a lot of times these are actually evaluated and appraised as pink diamonds, so don't be surprised if that's the case with yours, especially here with this stone, because, and it's a 101, so it's a nice big gem, but you see it right here. This is the ring, this is the stone. Look at how beautiful that is. It's really reading with so much pink happening, and purples really, which is always special. It's a 101 and it's a VS stone. Really consider this like the king of the fawns here, or the queen, if you will. And it's 54 points of additional pink diamonds. There's a first halo and a third halo, and those are pinks. Then you have the white diamonds, which are really, really big, halo number 2, and a split shank down the sides. The white diamond weight, 105. So you're getting a lot of diamonds every which way. Look at that triple platform. That is really, really special in every respect, but it really boils down to that center stone. That's the main event here. That is reading more pink than any fawn diamond I've had prior. And yet we have 25-point pink diamonds that, guess what, are a lot lighter in color. And they're $7,000. We have a 48-point pink diamond, lighter in color. Guess what? It's $14,000. What else do we have? We have several in the 1 carat range. They're over $60,000 and $70,000. They're also lighter. And has anyone ever been there before where you've maybe even purchased or seen a pink diamond and it's so light that it's not reading as pink? Does it ever make you wonder why then invest into it? if it's not going to give you enough saturation to read to the eye, yours or others, as pink, maybe that's not what you're ideally looking for. And this, because of that little deeper, richer body color, is reading as a pinky purple instead. It is so incredible. That's a 260 total weight here. It's the prettiest mounting if you ask me. I've purchased this mounting before. It was just in yellow and white diamonds. And it was for the most important person in my life, which is my mom. So she got this ring. She wears it all the time in yellow and white diamonds. I wish this ring would have existed then, because this is a very special one here with that color, that pinky purple you're getting. And here's what we've got for you. I've got one, obviously. I'm going to try it on if I can. It's a 5, so let me see if I can fit that on my hand for you. And then here we go. This is where we're going to need one collar, and quickly, because what can I tell you? It's not going to last. There's no way this sticks around. It's not going to be here in a couple of seconds, because there's also a really amazing value that's happening with it. You don't think it's just good enough that I'm showing you the best fawn we've ever had and just going to ask for $18,999 and call it a day. Although, I will say that's a really great price for this ring. Because we all know if that was a pink diamond, or if it was categorized as a pink diamond, if it was appraised as a pink diamond, we all know something. Boy, that ring is gorgeous, isn't it? We all know that that would be $100,000 or more, at least. At least. So actually, $19,000, not that bad. That is where it's supposed to be. We're going to make it a lot better. Call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. I know how these are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and I know what we have in fawns, and it's nothing else but this one. So let me just say, in big sizes with this color, this is it. This is everything. And it's not brown with a little hint of pink. It's pinky purple with a little hint of champagne. It's really, truly how you've got to categorize this stone. And it's not going to be $89.99 either. So we have one. We just took $10,000 off the price tag that it should easily be. But again, I've told you for 50 minutes straight here, this is a night about values. This is where even the big museum pieces that are brand spanking new today, they've got to go at the same level of value that we did on the discount wheel, that we're going to do on everything, that we're doing for our top of the hours. Everything has to be that level of value. This will be as well. But you got to call me, because it's not going to last, and it's not even $89.99. This, for any 1 carat diamond right now that's a natural color, anything that's a carat or more, anything that's VS, is not going to be priced this way anymore. We know that, especially Argyle Mine, really important stones. That's what makes this such a difference. You're not even spending $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. I mean, this is my must-have at this point, and there's only one. And there's nothing else like it. So if you miss out on this one, unfortunately, I'm going to get those emails, I'm going to get those calls, and you're going to say, please, oh please, find me another, make me another, tell me you can do it. It's not possible, I already know that, so you might as well get that heads up. And this price is fantastic. As it is, it's going a lot lower. You've got probably 60 seconds to get it, if that. And it also stays in the rose and the white gold. So it stays as it is. That is the combination we suggest highly. It means that your fawn and your pinks are set in the rose, the white are in the white. And here's what we'll do for the discounting. It's not even $59.49 or $39.99. If you have a pink diamond on your hands there, if that appraises as such, imagine that value. And our diamond deals are the best worldwide. Retail, wholesale, shopping networks, or otherwise. There's nobody that can touch our diamond values. And this is where, as a host here, for your sake and mine, I wish I had 25 rings like this. I wish I had 2,500 rings like this. I obviously don't. We're working with Mother Nature. I have one. So instead of even $39.99, let's go even lower. I got carte blanche to do all the discounting that you could ever need or want or hope for or wish for tonight. So let's make full advantage of it. You know what? I'm not even doing $39.99. Forget about $38, $37, $36. $35.99? Well, we only have one. And it's not even $35.99. And you can say sold right now. And remember what a beautiful design. I can vouch for having purchased this mounting myself. It's already gone. I'm going to save them even more, though, for you. Because why not? I'm committed to values. I'm going to make it $3,499. It'll be $3,449 at checkout. And that is it. And I think, Jess, you do have that one. That's gone. Congratulations and enjoy. Thank you so much. And then let me show you the tanzanite that I have. This one is out of here. And then this is that fancy pear shape. It's a modified pear shape that's going to give us a really cool cutting where you get that outer edge that's got a more straight edge to it all the way around. That's going to be 112-2716. And look at this. And that is why it pays to be on the phone lines ahead of time, because the flood of phone calls we're getting are the people that waited to see the price on the air, and now they're calling and it's long gone. So again, dial in the second you see something you love. It really is the difference maker. It's a tip from me to you on how to get your favorite pieces, because otherwise there are TVON shoppers that are veteran in TVON world, and they know that you got to be on the phone lines early to pounce when that price is available to you. So how about this one? It's leaning a bit, but it's a 934. I'll show it up right. It's a modified pear shape. It's got 78 points in diamonds, and it stays in the white gold. Nice way to get a large tanzanite, but in a different cut. We've only had a few of these modified pear shapes, but they've all been smaller than this. So if you're waiting for that combination of you like a modified pear, you want an exotic cut, but you don't want to have the little tiny stones, you want something large and in shards, this is it. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and then we'll get you a better value. So that's what it looks like facing, pointing away. Then we'll try it on the other way, because pear shapes, no. Everyone's got their specific preference, but this is really good looking in the white gold. Stays as is, of course. That's a custom made mounting. And for all of you that are going, no, you can just drop that into a pear-shaped mounting. You cannot. If you did, it would leave big gaps between the stone's outer edge and the halo of diamonds. So that would be a very, that would not be a good look. So let me flip it around here for you, show you the other way, which to me is always kind of upright to your eye. That's a great look, but see how as I move it, you see those bright flashes from the stone internally. It's really bright, it's really bold. We're gonna take it down from $99.99, give you that discounted sale event price for you tonight, and send it on out. Take a look at it up close here, and then we'll make it really easy. I'll have to, you know what, let's take it under half off. $49.99 is fair, but we want to make it a lot more affordable than that before we do our little earring wheel that we have coming up. For our top of the hour, we're going to make this one, you know what, not $49.99. Let's just take it all the way down, $39.99 if you'd like it for the 9 carat 34. And at the top of the hour, which is 4.5 minutes from now, you're going to see a tanzanite pendant that's going to go with all your tanzanites. Blue wing, black D, whatever shape you have, the color that we're going to bring you in a new style tonight is not only Valentine's Day ready, it's also ready to match any of your blue wing stones you have from us from the past 5 years. It's an incredible value. It's going to be even better with the discount you're getting. And we have quite the lineup tonight. So let me know who's got this one of a kind. Almost finished with hour number 1. A few pieces still here, but go figure, it's the first couple pieces of the night as usual, so those are still hanging out. If you want to ask about those or re-see any of them or considering them, we still got a few of those available. But quick deal here before we get to our top of the hour officially, because we do have something else in sapphires that's multiple colors and really pretty. It's kind of the color wheel. Now, if you missed out, let me just do this, since we had a lot of you miss out on the Fawn diamond. The next best thing I can do for you, and just by the way, who got the Fawn diamond? Diane, thank you so much. Here's 1117060. This is the next closest thing I have. Truth is, it's a bigger stone. It may not have as much pink, but it's a fancy cut and it's bigger. So it's 1117060, and it's a carat 38 Asher cut. Another Fawn here. It's got mostly champagne with a little bit of pink. This is very traditional for Fawn. That last one was a bit of an anomaly. It was more pink. This has got a more traditional color. I mean, we all see it, right? We're all comparing it to what we know and what we saw before. So it's really just, really super obvious where this is. It's giving you, though, an extra size here with the carat 38. It's giving you that special Asher cutting. And boy, when you see it from the sides, it really starts to show up very pink. It's got 13 points in pink diamonds and a lot of diamonds around it and down the sides. That'll be 91 points in the white diamonds as well. This is about as classic a setting as you can get. It's really well done. Still going to be with the rose and the white as is here, but it's just rare to get a carat 38. That's in that kind of no man's land of carat weights and diamonds usually. Usually it's 1 carat, something under a carat, and every now and then, not that in the Fawns we've had too many that are above 2, but there have been just a couple ever all time. So this is an exciting size to be able to get, and gives you a much larger look than your typical 1 carats, which I think is fabulous. And wow, what a markdown. I didn't even look at this markdown price, having known this ring for a while and known the $99.99 start price, and then having known that most recently during a big sale event at the end of the year, we brought it down to $69.99. Watch this on the hand. Then get ready for that discount, and this is for everybody who missed out, because truly I anticipated that. I knew that would happen on the cushion cut we had, so I brought this out as like the next best option for size, for color, and for beautiful rare cutting. So you're getting all of that and a better price. And despite the fact this is a larger stone, It's not even going to be $4,000 or $39.99 because we want to make this as close to that last one as possible. You're still getting pink and white diamonds together, still getting the rose and white gold combination. Beautiful on. Maybe you like that more squared off design. You like that balance that gives, that symmetry that design gives. It's not even $39.99. We want to make this even better. And if I can bring a carat 38 down near a price, and it already is, near the price we did for a 101, then something really magical is happening. But the truth is it gets even better than 39 or 38 or 37. We have about 1 minute left till the top of the hour, and you know what's coming. There's a tanzanite heart-shaped brand new design. We've been saving it for years to bring you right before the very, very finale of our tanzanite collection. So tonight is that night. But here's what we'll do. Instead of even $37.77, I'll blow it out. We'll make it $36.99. It'll take it down to $36.49 for you if you'd like it. So a huge value and a really big stone. And that would be our largest Fawn diamond, by the way. That is by far the largest Fawn diamond that we have now. So you've got that chance to pick it up, and it's only $36.49 if you'd like it. And we've got about 60 seconds now to get a look at this one before we move on to our top of the hour, which is a very important value and could not be more impeccable timing. So excited about this top of the hour for you. Wait till you see it. Let's see. Do you want a little preview? There it is. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty and bright, so clean, so flashy. Yes. Are we verifying on this one? All right, so we're verifying on the big carat 38 Asher cut. And then top of the hour time, it's almost arrived. Yay. And we'll welcome everybody to the show. And this is going to be so exciting with your $50 off. My goodness. What a night to be shopping with us. So glad you're here. 15 more seconds and we will officially welcome you to the top of the hour. So that's going to be right here, right now. We got about 5 seconds to make it official here. So excited about this one. What a piece. Okay, so coming up, we want to welcome you to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. Happy Monday. Of course, this is all about markdowns. Mondays always are. It's Must See Monday. We do mega markdowns, but today, extra special. We're honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. here tonight. And of course, we really are celebrating with fabulous jewelry, amazing new, like what you're going to see at this top of the hour. We've been waiting 5 years for this to come out. Of course, you know we've had this collection of blue wing block Ds for 5 years and a couple months now. And actually, no, I correct myself. 5 years in 1 month in 3 days. So keep that in mind. We're almost here celebrating another month gone by, but at this point, it was last Monday I announced to you that we have what we have. The blue wing block Ds that we have loose or had loose are now all set into jewelry. So at this point, it's crunch time to get one if you want one and don't have one yet. Now, this is what makes this perfect top of the hour so exciting, is that this top of the hour is something that's affordable like never before. It goes with everything because obviously this is going to be a specialty cut, which is why we are still limited on this top of the hour. So that's something to keep in mind first and foremost, is that this is not something we're going to be, I wish we had 200 of them. I wish we could have one for every viewer we have. That's not the case here. So this is going to be limited, so always dial in early because any top of the hour is going to be good. But tonight you are getting your extra $50 off. So every purchase you make, which is why you can ask about a previous piece if it's still here, you can get a brand new piece like our top of the hour. Every purchase you make is going to be an additional $50 off. There's no final sale attached to that. So you're just getting discounts and values. But right now it's all about having a heart shape, which could not be a more opportune time because we are also less than a month away from Valentine's Day. So if this is affordable enough, which trust me, it will be, you're going to have a chance to do some gift giving. You're going to have a chance to show and really share blue wing block D, the best variety of tanzanite that has ever been sourced from only one mine in the world. That hasn't changed. This is the best individual material out of that one source. That's it. We've got it. Nobody else does. So even if you're saying, oh, well, there's somebody who's got it for more money, so it must be better. No. And if somebody's got a better price, that's going to be not possible because you really can't get either or. You can't get a better quality and you really can't get a better price on tanzanite these days. So this is everything and more. And for those of you that are many that already have a blue wing block D, whether it's a round or an oval or a cushion or an Asher, emerald cut or a heart shape, this is going to go with it beautifully because the color is going to be consistent. It's going to give you those blues, those purples, those reds, all together here that make it such a wow. So are you ready to see it? Because this is limited, and I know you're going to want to be on the phone lines, and we may just shock you with the value that is already so good, but it's going to be that extra $50 off. So take a look at this. This is going to be our close-up on the beautiful heart shape. I mean, does it get better than that? No, that's quite simply what it is. No, it doesn't get better than that. It just doesn't. Look at the color. Look at the stunning, stunning neons. And this is really, really good. 112-2876. That is going to be specialty right there. It is a 1 carat heart-shaped blue wing block D. That is very important. 1 carat minimum. I will say that's an important word as well, minimum. Then you get white or yellow gold. So you decide there. We're not doing the rose gold on this one because we've been there. We've offered that gold color on pretty much every tanzanite we have had, which have been thousands of them, and it's best in the white or the yellow. So we're going to have you choose between one of those two most popular colors of gold, and then you get the really traditional bale here. It's that split bale. It's a basket type of setting for it, and it's not a pear shape trying to be a heart shape. It is a true, honest to goodness heart shape, which are so rare to find. I'm going to show you. I've actually got a couple here for you, so I'm going to show you on the hand. We'll show you the length, show you the measurement, but this is rare to find, and obviously we've never done anything like it. We have saved these stones specifically for the latter part of the Blue Wing Block D collection. That's what we've saved them for. And here's what we're going to do. I need a caller or 2 or 3 or 10 because that's going to be inevitable. These are going to sell out. They're going to be gone. And here's what I'm going to offer. White or yellow. Let me show you the length and size. Let me give you the measurement on it and show it on the neckline as well. This could be Valentine's Day gifting. This could be any occasion. Think about it. December is also, tanzanite's considered a birthstone for the month of December, so I know that just passed, but my goodness, why not? Or do you think we're going to have this between now and next December, 2024? No, we are not. So this would be a really good time to pick it up. Easy to save. Jewelry is pretty compact, right? You can tuck it away, hide it, keep it, save it, give it. Maybe you're not going to be able to wait to December and you just want to give it right away to a loved one. This is the perfect way to show somebody you care with a heart-shaped gem as rare as this is. There's your 1/2 inch top to bottom. It's going to be that traditional heart-shaped setting with the 2 prongs top, and then of course centered at the base, at the tip of the heart shape. We'll show it to you on as well so you can see what that's going to be all about. That's what it looks like from a distance, so you can really see how gleaming and glowing and bright that color is as well, how rich and saturated, and then how you get those purples, blues, and reds. Also, that's the beauty of Blue Wing, is that all the blue wings are going to give you those 3 trichroic colors, but that's the thing. Trichroic might be a name we assigned to tanzanite, but very few actually give you the red flashes like this does. So we'll go back to the wheel, and then you pick the length and where it's going to sit on the neckline because it is going to be on a chain of your choice. So we have nobody on the phone lines yet. How interesting. And that's probably because on this top of the hour, you're figuring the best price it can possibly be is probably $9.99, right? Oh, we already planned a big holiday celebration in sales and discounts long before the $50 off was happening. Here's your chance to pick it up for a lot better than $9.99 for a 1 carat stone. At least you're guaranteed to get that much or more. And then it's that setting of you choose the white or the yellow. That's totally up to you, but let's take a look at it and get ready for a better value. It's not going to be $9.99. We need some callers on the line here. Very limited. I can promise you the phone lines are going to be crazy. So why wait and risk the whole missing out scenario when you know it's Blue Wing Block D? We've always made a point of making it an incredible value. This one's set in solid gold as well. You're choosing the white or the yellow. This is perfect timing. And if you think it's too soon for Valentine's Day, well, consider that we've been showing Blue Wing Block Ds for 5+ years now. We've never had this. And we won't after the current little tiny collection of heart shapes that are 1 carat or more are gone. We won't have it again. It's not going to be back. It's not going to be here. So this is the chance to pick it up and do so affordably. And when you go out there and start to realize that if it's February 12th and you're looking at what you're going to do for a loved one for Valentine's, and Valentine's Day is not always just like, if you're wondering, you know, one of those things like, oh, well, I'm going to just wait for my, my special someone to give me something. Well, I think Valentine's Day for a lot of us is about, mothers and daughters and sisters and best friends and the people we love. And so it doesn't always need to be that romantic love. And so maybe you're shopping for several people, several daughters, several nieces, and you want to, like I said, share the Blue Wing Block D with them. This is the perfect chance to do it. And once you start looking at pricing on floral arrangements and gift baskets and a bottle of wine and a dinner out, it's suddenly more money than what you'd spend on a piece of fine jewelry that is really, truly exclusive to us. And so I would recommend it highly, especially when it's not even $888 or $799 or $699 to get you this rare heart shape. This is the way to go. It's going to be a fabulous idea, but it's not even going to be $999, $888, there we go, $699. We're caught up now. And I'll do even better than $599 for you, just to make sure that everybody who does want one can get one. And that's the beauty of it. So you get a chance to own something really special, get a beautiful look. The significance of heart shapes is huge. We know that, but it's also rare. It's tough to do. If it wasn't a tough cut or it wasn't a wasteful cut, you'd see them all the time. But we know that's not the case because of the fact that it is so wasteful. They don't like to take any rough, let alone something as special and rare as tanzanite is of this quality, and start willingly wasting it. That's why you don't see a lot of heart-shaped stones out there. And even here, we've seen very, very few. So this is the time to get it. It's not even $599. Let's blow them out. Make them $404. $499. That way it'll be $449 at checkout for you, which is a huge value and something special to get for the loved ones in your life or yourself to match all your other Blue Wing Block Ds that you have. So this is a really good way to go, and we would highly, highly recommend it. So beautiful opportunity there. Amazing piece to take advantage of on this Monday night. And again, only less than 2 hours now to get the holiday deals and the special pricing and all of this extra discounting we're doing. And then we've got an earring wheel on the way for you as well. And it's just your time to shop them, right? $449 at checkout if you'd like one, and a huge value, but everyday wearable, great layering piece too. In other words, like, actually, this would work with our smaller diamonds by the yard, but I would recommend it for your basic chains. Like, take your favorite pendant chain, your box link, your snake chain, put that on with this, and I think you're going to be really ecstatic about it. It's going to look fantastic. So that's going to be it. We've got it for $449 at checkout. Nice extra discount when it's only $500 to begin with, and then you get an extra $50 off. That's really lovely. So white or yellow, choose your favorite, 1/2 inch top to bottom, including the bail, at least a 1 carat stone. Those smaller ones are the ones I have here on display. Some of the stones actually go up quite a bit larger than that. Some are up to 1 carat and 1/3 and 1.5 carats in their size. So you're going to get a very similar look, but again, just different carat weights. We want to make sure you're guaranteed at least a 1 carat minimum. So a huge value there. And then coming up, sapphires, Alexander. And you know this, we have been on the air for 71 minutes on a holiday weekend with a $50 off event, and we have had not one request yet. So I hope if you're just tuning in, you realize you can sit back and watch all the brand new for this Monday night. You can stick around and see a little preview. Does anybody love my bracelet? That's what I want to know. Is there anybody out there who's kind of digging this bracelet that I have? Because that bracelet is coming up this Saturday. We've never brought anything like it before. That is coming up this Saturday. Want to make sure you know about it. I'll be talking about it and wearing it. This is my own. This is one that's actually they made just for me. I designed this bracelet for all of you because I wanted you guys, well, you've been asking for something like it on the heels of other great designer gold bangles that we've brought. This one's going to be our newest, latest, greatest, and it's perfection. So that's coming up on Saturday. So if you've been admiring that already, you have a chance to own one on Saturday, and it's done so, so well with VS diamonds and beautiful gold, and it's going to be 18 karat as well, so yay. We haven't done many bracelets in 18 karat gold. We're doing that one in 18K. I have some earrings for you though. It's just a quick little trio. They're all one-of-a-kind pairs, so it's going to be a very, very quick deal, but I have some of our rare stones here in earrings. So this is not your everyday little white diamond earrings. These are, and I have nothing wrong with white diamond earrings, but when you see what I'm about to do, and we're starting the wheel with a pair of demontoid earrings. These are out of Namibia. That is my own personal favorite. No offense to Russian stones, I love them too. But I love Namibian even more, and this is why. You get that little bit of that extra, it's like a subtle blue-green quality to the Namibian stones that I'm such a fan of. Rather, these are Madagascar, but they're doing the same thing. Do you see how, if I had a Russian demontoid tonight, I would show it to you. This is a little bit just lighter and brighter. They don't have as deep a color, which I think is just so attractive, and the way they disperse is well beyond. Then we have, check this out. This is rare. Gonna need a little bit of room here. All one-of-a-kind earrings, as I mentioned. They're all bigger button-style earrings. But what you're looking at now is a set here of color change garnets. Okay, January. Birthstone representing here, but in a real rare variety. Color changing garnets in ovals. They start usually as a brown color and go to pink. Well, these are already looking pinky red, purple, right? They look so good. And then we have what I'm going to say just now, because we're in the midst of football playoffs. Those look like little footballs to me, only in the most glamorous way. You know how there's that designer out there that does a football bag done in Swarovski crystals, and it's $6,000, and you can't even fit any more than a lipstick. A credit card will not fit in it. A cell phone will not fit in it. A lipstick will. So it's great. It's really great if you only need to carry a lipstick and one key to your house. It's great. And I love those bags, don't get me wrong, but $6,000 for crystals, or you could get a little football shape. I mean, really, they're a marquise shape. But given that, you know, it's football blowout time, I'm going to call them footballs. And isn't it nice that almost every game has been a blowout, pretty much? I mean, right? My goodness, when are the good games going to happen? Hopefully at some point. But here we are. This is where, I mean, as a sports fanatic, I'm just like, they've been a little anticlimactic so far. Except for the Rams yesterday, but that didn't turn out. We're not going to talk about that. So here we go. It's going to be, but yay, Lions go. Congratulations. You know, that's nice. But look at how beautiful. Do you like Madagascar demontoids? Do you like pink zircons? Or rather, pink color change garnets that are already changing? And do you like the really pretty pink diamonds, which have a double halo of white diamonds? So what in the world? Some of the rarest stones we can ever put together, and they're all matched in earrings in lavish mountings. And not a one of them is going to be this $59.99 price tag that they started as. This is really exciting. $59.99. Actually, one pair was $59, one pair was $59, the other pair was $69.99. None of them are today. That is why they're on an earring trio blowout wheel. And especially for this holiday weekend, it doesn't get better. Now, I do have two gold restrictions. We've got the Madagascar demontoids are going to stay in the yellow. And the pink and the white diamonds, as you probably guessed, are going to stay in the rose and the white. The color change garnets can actually change to whatever gold you want. They're in yellow now. So that is that on the earrings. Let me know if we have a caller thinking about any one of the three, or if you're a collector, you're just coming in and taking all three, because you probably don't have earrings that already have. I mean, I know we have a vast number of collectors out there. We have collectors that have shopped museums. I mean, truly, one of my collectors out there, she shops at museums. So if you're going, how's that possible? You can't do that. She actually is somebody who curates for museums. And she said to me the other day, she said, you know, you guys have better jewelry than what I've acquired over the years for museums. And that is something that I think is a pretty high praise. When people think that shopping networks have that stigma of only selling junk and plastic, well, they haven't met TVON. And this wheel is really exemplifying that even if you have the most stunning grand collection of stones and earrings, you probably don't have earrings that feature any one of these, right? When pink diamonds is the most common stone you have on a wheel, that's a pretty rare trio, right? The pink diamonds are the most common. Those are the ones that I probably could do again at some point in time. Madagascar demontoids that look like that, color-changing garnets that are huge like that, forget about it, it's not going to happen. Yes? Oh, good. Congratulations. Who's your new register over there? Hi, Rita. Thank you so much, Rita. Where's she calling from, by the way, Tim? Are you that far yet? Missouri. Fabulous. All right. Rita, thank you so much. So my big ask is come on in early, because they're not going to be $59.99, and they're nowhere near that. They're not $5,000, they're not $4,000, they're not $3,000 a pair. They're not $2,000 a pair. We're getting wild tonight. I mean, this show is that kind of high-level discounting that we don't normally see. And you're not even spending, this is unheard of, $1,999 a pair. They're all big. You can see, especially with the two in the back. You've got the choice of wearing them north to south or east to west, however you want to wear it. This is more squared off. Of course, rounds in the center. Or are those cushions? It's hard to tell. Those actually might be a square cushion, but it's a very soft corner. So they are square cushion, but they really present as rounds to the eye. Then we gave it that cushion kind of halo. They're not even, well, I kind of figured with tonight being as busy as it is, you got a little bit of everything going on. So big holiday weekend here wrapping up. We're going to give you a discount that's not even $19.99. Forget about cost. We already passed that. We're so far under cost, it's silly. It is really silly for rare exotic stones like these are, and yet you're not even paying $19, $18, $17. Should I stop? No. You guys are like, no. Give away jewelry. That's what we do best. And this is it. And take all three if you want to, because all three of them, I think all three, yeah, all three were already there. All three pieces, all three pairs would be less than the price that one was. So you might as well. You've heard of BOGO and buy one, get one free. This is buy one, get two free, and save more money. That's how good this is. So if there's any hesitation, throw it out the window, because there shouldn't be. They're not even $17.99. They're not even $16.99. This is unheard of, and we got carat weights, and we're going to try them on, and we'll do all that. But there is not a single pair that's going to remain, and that's the problem. They are one of a kind, obviously, right? And they're not even $16.99? Okay. Let's go even lower, and then let me know which one you want, because we obviously are going to be busy on the phone lines, and I'm not going to have a pair for everybody, unfortunately. That I wish we could change, but I can't. So here's what I'll do. Make them $1,599. We will make them $1,549 at checkout. I am ready to put them on the hand or give you carat weights again or try them on if you need to know any more about them. But that is the way to go right there. So $1,599. We've got 60 seconds with them. I don't think there's any way they could last. Again, color changing garnets in the back right, natural fancy pink diamonds in the back left, which are 19 points total in the pinks, and then you get 75 points in white diamonds as well. And then there are your Madagascar demontoids, which are a carat 62. That would make each one 81 points, and that would give you a diamond halo of 20 points. So last call. And if you're not, I don't think anybody tuned in tonight expecting to see demontoid earrings or color change garnet earrings or pink diamond earrings, and yet they're here at a huge discount from $6,000 all the way down to $1,549. That'll be your price at checkout. So a huge opportunity to get something special right then and there. Then we've got morganite, more tanzanite, and no takers on those. All right, I'm moving on. And if that just seems like if your only argument is that's way too cheap for those earrings, then so be it. I will take that all day long. I will take that as a compliment, and I will be proud, because that is, you're absolutely correct. It is too cheap for those earrings. But we're doing it anyways, because why not? We're trying to get away with something here on this holiday weekend, add the big finale, and give you that awesome opportunity on some real rarities there. Okay, coming up, we've got a yellow diamond piece that's really cool. We'll have yellow diamond earrings too that are similar in design to what you're seeing here. So we'll have some yellow diamonds with some white diamonds around it. I cannot believe those are here. Demontoids and pink diamonds and gorgeous zircons. Wow, that's really special savings there. How about this? We've not seen the stone in a long, long time, and it's pretty wild. And it's not every day we see this mounting. This mounting is reserved, at least always historically, this mounting we're about to see has been reserved for some of our bigger and best stones we have, because it's a mounting that has all really big princess cuts individually. I know. This Ammolite. If you have been a newer viewer of ours, you've probably never seen it. Or if you've ever seen it somewhere else, you probably wouldn't recognize it as the same stone, because it never looks like this. You have to have that literal top percentage. It's like the top half of 1% that ever looks like this, where there's a trio of rainbow colors you're getting. This is wild. It's 112, 2484. And I'm really happy it's here, because we have not seen Ammolite in a long time. It's beloved. I would say if you've ever thought about getting an opal, think about this first, because this also gives you some historical significance. Opal's great, don't get me wrong. If you get a really good opal, fabulous. There are some really amazing opals out there. There are a lot that aren't, but there are some really good ones. When you get a good opal, there's nothing like it. But yet, with that said, there are very few opals that are ever going to do what this stone is doing. It's a 310. It's my area code. It's a 310. It's a 37-point diamond weight around it, but those are all significant diamonds. There are only 6 diamonds, or rather 8 diamonds. This is the 4 and the 4. So you get that stack, which are also princess cuts. So it's a little bit more elite than your round brilliants. They're still VS, but they're squared off, but they're going to give you the brilliance of a round internally. So we love a good princess cut, regal and royal as it is. Here's what we're going to do. Change the gold color, yes. Give you one of the best Ammolites out there. This is what I call the land meets the sea meets the sun, because it reminds me, and maybe it's because born and raised Southern California girl, you know, hang out at the beach a lot, right? You've got, it's like that beautiful, just rolling green cliffs that meet with the very coastline of that beautiful Pacific Ocean, and then it's sunset. And it's 4:50 and it's sunset, and it's just that almost like fire in the sky. That's what this stone looks like when you get these fabulous colors. But it's more than that, because look at where the red meets the green, it goes golden. Where the green meets the blue, well, that blue has a spotlight in it that I can honestly say I've never quite seen anything like it before, where the blue is glowing very different, much differently than you usually see with those blue portions of the Ammolite. And it's 37 points in diamonds, and I don't know, it's been a long time since we've seen it. The historical reference is this. This is actually, thank you, from a prehistoric sea creature. There was a sea creature back 65 million years ago that was called the Ammonite. Ammonite had a shell, and this is the material that is the gem quality of that shell. And then it's got a layer of clear crystal quartz, so technically this would be almost like a doublet, because you see right there, that half and half, there's the Ammolite that's going to be at the base, then there's that layer of clear crystal quartz, because if you've been around 65 million years ago, you might be a little frail. You might be a little more on the delicate side. So that's where there's like a protection, but then there's also going to be almost like that if you ever put a layer of like a magnifying glass, right, over something, it's going to really just give it that gleam. That's where you're getting that clear, still gem material over this pear-shaped stone. It's special, it's rare, they don't usually look this good, let's be honest. They can be very plain and simple and not all that eye-catching. This one is bold, bright colors. My question is this: if we have an Ammolite lover, would you please get on the phone lines early, because I don't think this is going to last very long, and it's supposed to be $29.99, and that makes sense for that color. But when you see this on the hand and you see how lively these tones are, and you look at the beautiful princess cuts that are there, and then watch it on the hand because it gets even brighter. And you see, yes, those natural striations through the stone are typical, right? You see how they almost look like banded through the colors. It's that triple rainbow. Again, you're getting a little bit of golden, orangey yellow right where the green and the red meet. It's not going to be $29.99 or even, I was going to auction it, but I think that might just be kind of a silly waste of time. Because if we're discounting, we're discounting. And there are two ways to do it. You can discount it via an auction, and it can take some time and eat up some airtime. Or I can discount for you and take it even lower and not have you compete with other viewers, and then just give you a savings that can take maybe about 30 seconds to get this one out the door, and that's what I'd rather do. With those bigger individual princess cuts that you're seeing, that's a very important mounting. Don't see it with anything that's not an important center stone. And that's what you're getting here, but it's not even $999. This gets really interesting. This is what it's all about, guys. This is the value to get, and I'm going to keep taking it lower because I've been doing that on everything tonight. I mean, I haven't, had a chance to do a big holiday yet of really 2024 since we had our year-end clearance. So this is really a time when I take these big sale events very seriously. We only have 94 minutes to do it. So here's your chance to pick it up. And it's not even going to be $9.99 or $8.99. This is a special stone. And if you haven't seen it in a while, this is not like there's a new batch that's been opened up here and we're going to be bringing them every day. This is special and rare for tonight. We really wanted to mix up some of the unusual pieces tonight, bring out pieces you haven't seen of late. That's what this is about. It's not even $899. This is before your $50 off that you have to shop for 93 and a half more minutes now, so that's it. Then it goes away. Take a look at it because we're doing it for $888. That's it, and that'll be gone. So 60 seconds, and I don't think it's going to last. And then we'll get to a request, which are for half-carat diamond stud earrings, which is a great request. So I'm loving that. We'll do that here quickly in just a moment. $888 if you like this one in your choice of gold. And this is a rare gem that, again, nothing that we're seeing really here. Do you guys like my diamond nail bangle? Do you like it? Is anybody digging it? You going to be with me on Saturday to see what that's all about? Because it's going to be a one-day only opportunity. We only have the ability to make a couple. It's very complex. Designers were not really thrilled with me. I had them redo it like 18 times, but it's here and it's lovely and it's perfect. As long as it's perfect, I'm good. Okay, so we're verifying on the Ammolite, 20 seconds remaining. Do we know who the diamond studs were for? William, okay. So William, we do a lot of great studs, but it sounds like you're looking for something about a half carat. Luckily we have them, and they're still VS diamonds, so they're going to get you a quarter carat for each earring. So looking forward to that coming up right now in white, yellow, or rose, of course. So let's take a look at this. Call me on the Ammolite, and then let's take a look at our diamond studs by request, and they are actually beautiful 50 points total. This is a great size that I admire for I think a lot of versatility here as far as the size goes. It can be primary piercing, secondary, third, fourth, whatever you need. It's going to be a post and butterfly back. We can always do screw backs for you. If you do want to request that, it's a little extra. These come standard with the push backs, the butterfly backs. It's a pretty typical tension backing, but you can go screw backs if you want to have that threaded design if you need to. But it's also going to be, well, this is a nice value. It's a really good one, actually, and we'll show you the size. Of course, they're in the yellow gold now. Now, I would always suggest, especially if you don't have a favorite per se, gold color already, I would always go to suggest the white gold for our diamonds, because why not, right? Show off how white our diamonds are. Yellow gold, again, if you love yellow gold, go for it. But I really do like to see our white diamonds in the white gold. You also have a rose gold option, which most places do not. So even though you'll find diamond studs elsewhere, finding diamond studs in rose gold can be a challenge. So if you're one of those that has been looking everywhere for that idea, this is where to go. And then we've got, well, the big value, $35.99. They're not going to be. Take them a lot lower than that for you. I will obviously show them from a distance. We'll try them on for you. And we're going to get you a better value than even $9.99 on item number 1120744. This is what they look like from a distance away, though. And we'll get you a millimeter size. Why not? But let's show you how that looks. And, of course, there's that flash and brilliance of having VS diamonds. Don't take for granted the VS diamond clarity grading, because most studs out there do not have a VS diamond clarity grading. Most studs just will not, do not, and these are almost a 1/4 inch in diameter. I'm actually going to get more specific. When we talk about individual stones, we talk about millimeter sizes. And in the case of the round, we're going to get you the diameter for the millimeter size, which is going to be 4 millimeters. So that's where they are. Now, for perspective, 1 carat diamonds, which would be a lot bigger than these, I'm talking about a 1 carat individual stone, for reference, is a 6 or 6.5 millimeter. So to get a 4 millimeter, a millimeter is a pretty small increment of measurement. So to get 4 versus 6, it just goes to show you there's plenty of great size here. And then I'll pop one on the ear for you. But they're not even going to be $9.99 or $8.88. We've got another big value for you on a true classic here, and a must-have. And I think that we all know that when you get up to 1 carat sizes, well, 1 carat individuals get really costly, about $10,000 right here. If you get 1 carat total weight, which is a 1/2 carat in each year, they get really costly as well. So let's give you something that's going to be a lot of affordability. Here's what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see what that's going to give you there as far as size perspective. That's, of course, in a primary piercing. This is why I say there's a lot of versatility there where you can move them on up, second, third, fourth if you wish, but that gives you an idea of what they're going to look like on. Let's go back to our wheel. They're not even... oh, forget about it. Let's not even do $8.50. Let's go $7.99. And that way, with a $50 extra savings tonight, they're $749 at checkout. You're getting your white, your yellow, or your rose, and you got a treat here. You got 25 points in each year on VS Round Brilliant Sparklers. So we like to see it, and yet they're $749 at checkout if you'd like them. And that's a really, really good look, isn't it? So we've got a lot more to do, but we only have about 90 minutes to go in the show, so it's flying by. And we still have all those big earring studs. Those really exotic stones and earrings are still remaining if you'd like any of those. So keep that in mind. And then we also have a really good discount tonight on a yellow diamond and a tanzanite. Yay! Some big blue wing tanzanite in a ring that's going to be very much, I think, very popular here for the size it is. So it's a 7 carat plus. We'll show that to you. And then if you'd like those studs, William, I hope that's what you're looking for. We have smaller at 28 points total. We have larger at 1 carat. So if that's what you're looking for, we can always bring those out as well. But would love, if you're looking for that 50 pointer, that's definitely going to be a great way to go there. Okay, coming up. On our way to our, got to do our yellow diamond here quickly because the yellow diamond is just super limited. And that's unfortunate. But it's one of the last of its kind here, so we're pretty excited about it, and that's where we're getting kind of last call. It's becoming that question of what are we going to be selling in the next few months, because we're running out of yellow diamonds, we're running out of blue wing block Ds. It's 2 of our, let's just face it, most popular stone choices, and whoa, hello, Vivid Intense. Please tell me it's not listed as, good, thank goodness. It's not listed as Vivid Intense, thank God, because you know why? When they do, they're really, really pricey. And this one is all that color, but it doesn't, oh, perfect. It doesn't have that listing. So this is great because it's going to be priced like any ordinary yellow diamond when it is clearly not. 112-1593 is your item number. Let me know, William, if you need any questions answered on those diamond studs, or if anybody else wants them, you can grab them as well. But this begins what truly is going to be kind of a last call. Yellow diamonds are limited, the 1 carats especially, which has usually been our tried and true favorite, the most collectible here, 1 carats. We have nothing else to work with. The Tucson show is coming up, so you're probably thinking, that's no problem. After February goes by, they're going to have a whole influx of yellow diamonds, and I'll get whatever I want. Well, we were in Hong Kong in September and didn't come back with one diamond, not a one. Not a 50-pointer, not a quarter carat, not a 1 carat, not a 5 carat. No yellow diamonds were acquired at that big trade show, which was our last major trade show. There is a trade show coming up. I would expect that the diamonds have gone up another 30 or 40% since September. So unlikely we're going to have a new influx of yellow diamonds after February. So what does one do? You shop them now. That's why I'm up here to tell you that you need to act quickly if you've been really thinking about a yellow diamond and you want natural, because most of the diamonds out there right now are lab grown, and most of those options are only white diamonds. And when you find real, natural, real deal yellow diamonds from the earth, they are expensive, and they should be. Don't get me wrong, what we do on diamond pricing is bad. I mean, it's really like, again, it's kind of it's one of the big problems with our diamond dealers who watch this show are like, what are you guys doing? You're killing the diamond market. You're pricing them less than us wholesalers do, and that's a fact. And when there's something so sought after that's increasing in value like diamonds are, all of them, colors and white diamonds, no matter which color it is. And look at this sensational center. This is not a regular, let me see if I have one. I must have a yellow diamond up here. I have got to show you the difference between what we're looking at here, which is why I was shocked to not see the words vivid and intense listed on this information, because that is not typical. And I realize that that can be very tough to see if it's not sitting side by side with another yellow. And I, of course, don't even have another one up here, because this is not the night to show a regular yellow diamond when I've, excuse me, when I've got this one. I don't have one up here. I can't believe it. I was hoping I maybe had that bridge from yesterday, something like that, just to show you what a standard yellow diamond color is. This is totally different. It's a 1 carat, it's a VS oval. It has another 37 points in the yellow diamond halo. It has 72 points in the white diamond. So you're getting a total of 109 on side diamonds, 209 overall. And what on earth could ever make this under $20,000 when it's that level of color? This is a good one. And I have my own reservations about discounting this the way I'm about to, because it's a fact. That stone color being as bright and really rich as it is, it's not orange. Don't get me wrong. It's not orange. It's not brown. It's not that. It's not just darker. It's the brightness of it. It's like the filter of a photograph when you're cranking up the saturation level, right? It's that almost unbelievable, like, did that really come out of Mother Nature looking that bold and bright? Yes, it did. Is that really a stone that didn't get any treatment or heating whatsoever? That is correct. It's on the hand, and it's a double halo yellow and white, and it's not 20,000. Yes. Oh, sure. Does he want 1 carat? I've got 1 and I've got 2. Did he say anything about what he's looking for? I mentioned I have 28 pointers, William, and I have 1 carat. We showed 50 points, which are a quarter each. Is that where the confusion is? Yeah, that's total though. So that's probably not where he wants to go. That's total. So William, we have 28 point total weight, we have 50 points total weight, and we have 1 carat total weight. Yeah. So if you need to see, the 1 carat would be the next step up, which is 50 points each, to be clear. So yeah, diamonds are always listed as a total carat weight on studs. So anyway, we're not going to do $20,000. Let's just do this. Let's make this really simple and easy. It's not going to be 9,000. It's not going to be 8,000. We can't really go below 4, but I'm going to anyways, because 1 carat diamonds, they have that sort of basement price. At this point, $4,000 for a 1 carat, and I'm talking loose. Yes, we've added another carat 09 around it. I'm talking about your best price on a loose stone. This is where you're getting everything totaling 209, and I'll just say it. If you want some of the lighter color, you don't need to shop this one. Let's save this one for the caller, the shopper, the collector who wants the really, really vivid, who wants the super bright. Let's save this. If you're not really somebody who cares much about the color of the stone individually, if you're not really a stickler about getting that extra step up in color, then maybe we'll probably have one or two that are lighter for you, that is more typical of what we see. This is the unusual stone. This is the departure from what we have every single day in yellows that, by the way, is not going to be the case going forward. We're not going to get to have these every single day. So make sure you're on the phone lines if you really are somebody who just strives to own that very top level. If you really are somebody who usually is willing to pay more, because you understand that in the world of gems and diamonds especially, it usually requires so much more money to get that top level. That's what we're looking at here. That's what we have here. It's not $4,000. It's not even $3,000 to own this ring. I am making this easy. Haven't been doing a lot in auctions lately because what's the point? When we're bringing everything down this way, you can't get a better value than what I'm giving you. So this is the moment to take advantage of it, and it's not even going to be $3,000 or $29.99, and we're already past the point that any regular ordinary yellow diamond in 1 carat size does not go. You're not giving up clarity at all. It's still VS. You've got all of that, and it's not 29, it's not 28, and I've only got the one, so we have to make it a really quick and easy deal, and you're not even paying $28.88. This gets even better right now. So it's first caller. That's why I've got a few other 1 carats, but nothing else is this level. It's dialed up. It's like an extra dose of neon, vibrant, beautiful, what we call vivid in the business. But it's not listed as such, which is really important because the color is there, you're seeing it. And that's what really makes this one over the top special. And it's not even $28.88, not at all. We got a last call in the show here. We've only got an hour and 20 left, and we have a big top of the hour in 20 minutes. This is not going to be even $2,800. We're going to make it $27.99, and you get an extra $50 reduction off that. So $27.49 gets that one to you if you would like to have that. So huge value, the epic color of a lifetime in the yellows, the beautiful saturation level that is the same, which wasn't easy to do in the halo, so that they match. Center stone and the first halo match together, which is really well done. And then look at the size of those white diamonds. To think that there are only a few diamonds making that outer halo, and yet each one is so significant in size, and each one has a little textured bezel to it. So they're really set up in the most beautiful way that's adding a design element as well as a really nice, solid, heavy feature to set it. So it's $27.49 if you'd like it. That's our lowest price on a 1 carat yellow diamond. So make sure you take advantage because it's also the best color we have. So you're getting best price, best color. That equals value. So that'll be a final 60 seconds. Then we'll move right along. And then let me know. We've only had that one diamond earring request, and they're available to anybody. If you have any other requests that we can show you today, please let me know what those are. We'll help you to own whatever it is you need. And of course, why not save a little extra on top of these savings we already put together for the holiday? But it all goes away in about 80 minutes, and that's all the time we have left. There's blue sapphire. There's, a pot parasha. We have not shown that. Let me show the pot parasha. We never get pot parashas all by their lonesome. So we've got a good one for you here in a big, big carat weight. Carat 33. Very tough to get. Look at that pot parasha. Mostly pink, but a little bit of gold into it. So we have that one for you. I think for any of our tanzanite lovers out there, if you're looking for a 7 carat, see, we have spent the last few shows showing you 6 carats, then 9 carats, then 12 carats. We've been jumping in 3 carat increments. Well, what I'm going to do is bring you this one. Well, hello Museum Reserve cushion cut square, like a round, but even more exotic, all the red flashes, totally mesmerizing. That is a total mesmerizing stone right there. The red's coming through, ridiculously good. So that's going to be coming up. I was thinking top of the hour, we may actually move it up. Who knows? And then, of course, we have our yellow diamond earrings still to come as well. But let's show you this. We have a really important morganite. It's a little unusual setting here, but I think it's going to help out because where are my big gem gals that don't need a ring that goes all the way down the hand? That is why we developed this. And guys, you're going to have to let me know who wants that. Maybe there's nobody thinking about, I don't know if we all know that yellow diamonds exist in that powerful color, but the fact that's still there at $27.49, that's good. So make sure you grab that if you like it because there is only one and I have a feeling it's going to go. But here we are. So if you are usually somebody who likes a big gemstone weight, but you typically shy away because maybe it's not going to be that everyday wearable style, this is a design I'd ask you to really look at because it's going to allow you to have a little more wearability to still a big gem weight. But if you don't like something going like, let's say you like big gems, but you don't want something that goes too far down the hand or you have a shorter finger, but you want a lot of gem presence. This is a great design because everything goes east to west. So you take the big center pink morganite, you give it pink diamonds, you give it white diamonds, but it all goes east to west across the finger, so you've got the room for it. You don't have to worry about it getting too large or too oversized. It's 1122576, and it is going to be our big pure pink. This is not peach at all. It doesn't have any orange to it, no salmon colors. It's just bright diamond pink. It's a 206 stone. Private collection, yes. That's how we get these stones. They're not out and about and available. Then you get 22 points in pink diamonds and another 76 points in the white diamonds. And then they're going to continue down the sides. So all of this happening one side to the other. And look at the intensity of those pink colors, especially at the outer edges of that stone. Really beautifully done, isn't it? And all you have to do is dial in. That's all you got to do. Are you ready? I'm going to go ahead and put it on the auction block. We're going to try it. Why not? I had an auction price. Well, it's got a $49.99 price tag because the stone is so good. But then it was supposed to be $3,000 to open. I'm going to change that up a little bit. And then we had the thought of maybe doing like maybe $2,000. So on this holiday weekend, we know it's busy. It's a travel weekend. It's a billion and one things going on. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go even lower than 3 and even lower than 2. And I'm going to make this $1,500 to get it started on a really important pretty mounting. Plus you're getting 98 points in diamonds all together. So if you put it all, you got to put the pink and the white together and think about it's almost a carat. And then you have this look on the hand, because that's really what I think we're most intrigued to see, because usually when we see a pear shape, 9 times out of 10, it's going to go north to south on the hand. And then a lot of you are saying, oh, I really like it, but I don't know if I want all that, coverage. Here's where you switch it up, rotate it, get you that big stone carat weight, get you the gorgeous double halo, and still have it be really wearable. It's not going knuckle to knuckle, but it's taking up the space where in case it doesn't, you still have diamonds there on the side, so you're never without your diamonds to your visual. And you know what? It's not even going to be $1,500. I know auctions are tough. Let's make it even better, because I really want to send this out to somebody. And yeah, you'd still save $50 off your auction win. Not 15? Not 14? How about $1,300? $10 increments will be the upgrade. How about we have somebody thinking about it? I think they were actually verifying at $1,500. I'm going to go $1,200 to open. It's an instant coupon off of the already reduced auction open of $15. How about $300 potentially saved? How about $50 when you win it? Extra savings. Let me know if anybody's got that big yellow diamond, that 1 carat, ultra bright, superstar stone. Waiting on that one. Although I think Jess might be verifying. Tim might be verifying. Yellow diamond, anybody? No, never mind. I'm wrong. Thought so, was hoping so. I mean, who's accepting my Emmy on my behalf tonight? I don't even know. Is that, who should I send? I hope my brother's there, since he already has one. What's that? Oh, sure. Yellow diamond on the pinky? I don't. I think it's too big. What size pinky ring do they wear? Yeah. I'm a 4 on my pinky. I think it's too big for a pinky ring. That's my own 2 cents. Yes. Do you want to open this one? Jason? No? Okay. You're just looking up here like you need something, but no, you're all right. That's what it would look like as a pinky ring. I just, for my own, I wear a pinky ring every day. Every day of my life I wear a pinky ring when I'm not here trying on jewelry for a living. And I usually wear something, not small. I wouldn't say what I wear is small. It's a little signet ring. It's a little mini signet ring. But I wear something that's, I think it's just maybe a little too large for a pinky ring. But again, totally up to you. That's what it doesn't sit up all that high. But I just feel like when you've got a really, really large length like this, because of that double halo being so large and that center stone being sizable, I think it's best ring finger on over. I think anywhere here. That's just my own 2 cents on it. You obviously do what you want, and we're going to size it accordingly to whatever you tell us. But that is a great yellow diamond to see that kind of vivid nature of the color. So that one sounds like it might be verifying. Tim, do you have the open on this one? Yes. Oh, we do. Who is that? We've got the open on our morganite. Who? Jacqueline. Where's she calling from? GA is Georgia. Yeah, that is. All right. So Jacqueline in Georgia has a nice ring to it. And it's a very nice ring to it if she gets it. And so far, she's looking good. $1,200 we have. No other competition. Well, let's make this as simple and easy as possible. And then we're 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. And that is when, if you wanted to see that tanzanite, that is when that tanzanite's coming up. We'll do that in about 11 minutes and 40 seconds. If you're synchronizing your watches, setting alarms, we'll get to that tanzanite at the top of next hour. So it's just a few minutes away. That beautiful tanzanite I just flashed. It's incredible. This is at 12. We have one bidder and nobody else. It's going to somebody. Now, if you want that to be you instead of Jacqueline in Georgia, then you just have to give us a call right now. There's the phone number. It's a $10 increment. We're looking for 1210 or more. And it's going to fly. We'll see who's got it. Take a look. Last call. Stays as is in the gold color. So all you need to tell us is your ring size. And another one that I would say is probably ring finger, middle finger, index finger, somewhere in that range. But what a pretty, pretty piece that is. With your pink and your white diamonds, with your rose and your white gold, does stay. All that will stay as is. But a really good look to get a nice piece. I mean, just really, I love the intensity of those colors. This is such a rarity to get in morganite. Morganite's usually a peachy pink at best, right? It's sometimes a blush color, a light peach. This is very different in that you see how intense the pink is here and here as well. I mean, look at that. That's better than even a pink diamond color would give you. It's really specialty. So that's going to be $1,200 going once. Did I miss the clock or did we not give it a clock? I know it was kind of early for a clock, but you know, there it is. All right, so I don't know if sometimes I just don't know if it flew by or if I missed it. 2 minutes left to get you in, so it's our last chance right now, and then we'll move on. We've got a couple pieces before we get to our top of the hour. And you know what we can do is bring out some yellow diamond earrings. Maybe at this point, I'm hoping we're all at the point where we have a yellow diamond ring if we want one. So the next step is, do you need an earring to go with it? And I know we don't bring many big yellow diamonds in earrings, but tonight, I have them. Look at those gorgeous yellow diamonds for your ears. So that's going to be coming up as well. And we have a final 90 seconds left. And Jason's still not on this one, right? Okay. And did you have a shopper over there, Jess? Who was it? Oh, good. Thank you so much. I hear her name a lot. Are there several or is it just her buying multiple items? I love that. Thanks, Francine. Jason, I have it. It's coming up. If they can they wait 57 more seconds? Okay, good, because I got this auction wrapping up here. So hold on with me. I know they've been on the phone with you for a while. We found your ring, and we'll bring it up next. I promise. Soon as this clock expires, we're just making sure all of our last-minute auction bidders, potentially, they have a chance to get in here, and then we'll bring out your kunzite. It's a good one. Who's this for, Jason? Who's your emerald cut kunzite for? Mary. We've got it next. Is it this specific ring, too, that she was asking for? Because this is a beauty. Probably wouldn't want it any other way, Jess, on that one. I don't know what they're thinking, but you probably just with those stones, yellow gold would be a bit of an issue with it. I don't think you'd want to do entirely rose gold either. Absolutely. Here it is on the hand one more time. And then we're in last call. I know the clock is out. We've got somebody who's just waiting to see it one more time on the hand here, looking for 1210 or more. Look at that. Just you don't even really see the diamonds on the sides until you get all the way that angled viewpoint there. It really is about that pear shape with the double halo really going across the finger here entirely, at least for a size 5.5. It kind of fills up the finger here side to side, which is kind of the point, is that we do so many pear shapes up and down. It's very traditional. This is just giving you a different orientation, really kind of bringing it to that contemporary fresh level, upgrading a bit to what we see so much in designer jewelry today. And with the rose and the white, it is exquisite that way. I've seen enough of them at this point where, you know, people are taking stones like this. We've seen morganites in yellow. We've seen some more pink diamonds and other gold colors. It just really doesn't have the same wow factor. There's certain pieces that are really strict on gold color changes or the lack of for a very good reason. I know it's fun to be able to experiment and, you know, make it your own, but I think with certain styles, they really are best designer's choice. So that's it right there. Do we have 1210 or more? Anybody on this one? No, yes, wait, we're waiting, we're verifying, and we'll get to Mary's ring coming up next because this is sold. And here is our kunzite, which is a different type of pink. It's got a pink purple in this case, and that's going to be 1122629. So this is going to be a one-of-a-kind, of course. It's our 376 emerald cut, and it does have 59 points in diamonds. This is a variation of a bridge. It's a really good look. You have 3 rows in diamonds all together, but the middle row is quite a bit larger stone weight, and suddenly our wheel, I don't know what it is doing, but here we go. Let's bring it center. There's a close-up look at it. It's a purpley pink, which is when you have the best kunzite out there with that. Good, so that one's $9.99. It'll be $9.49 today. So very well done, Mary. Thank you so much. Promised I'd get you some yellow diamonds here before we get to our top of the hour, and here they are since the kunzite is gone. See, Mary's got the right idea. She probably already saw it and was thinking about it, and tonight it's $50 off, so why not save the money? And she just did. But here we are with our yellow diamond earrings that are complete with, yes, big center stones first of all, and I just rotated them a little differently. So you can start to get an idea that although the outside of the earring is around, in item number 1122840, the cushion cut in the center is what you can play with a little bit. So you can see this side is more squared off. This side is at an angle. You can do any which way. It's just about how you tilt them there. So keep that in mind. It's a cushion within a round. The center stones, well, that's important. That's very important. That's going to be 63 points. Honestly, I looked at those and thought they were 1 carat. And that has a lot to do with the fact that when you add a bigger halo in diamonds like we did here, it gives you, it's tough to really gauge how big that center stone is because your eye is distracted by, yes, the beautiful color of the center, but then all the white diamonds around it, and it just looks great, doesn't it? Now, the white diamond weight is significant as well. It's 87 points in the white diamonds, and they're larger rounds. Look at how beautiful they're filled in. They're so large that if we were just to leave the large round halo, there'd be a gap. So what we did instead was we had the large rounds for the most part, but do you see like right here? There's that little individual smaller stone that they filled in the corners with. So where the big rounds meet, there's a little stone at the edge to really create this beautiful circular style. And it's also going to be as is in the two-tone gold, centered post, butterfly backing, 1.5 carat total weight exactly. Fun how that worked out to be 1.5 carat of that significant weight there. And we're going to blow them out right now. This is what I was saying. There have been so many yellow diamonds over many years here. So many substantial yellow diamonds. We have been so proud to bring you the values we have, but the majority have been rings. Look at the size of that earring. Hello. And then here's your measurement. And then we're going to show it to you on the ear. And that's really important. Look at this size. They are just about 1/2 inch, top to bottom, side to side. So it's a really good size earring. This is no longer just, you can't just call it a stud. That wouldn't be fair. It's really a larger button style earring. Can't wait to show these on to you so you can see what they look like. They're just, they feel lavish, elegant, high-end, spectacular, regal almost, right? Big yellow diamonds. They're going to be about 1/3 carat each in the center stone, so they're not small. The white diamonds, they're not small either. Take a look at this on the ear just to give you a little perspective there on the size. And you can see how I just now tilted them so that the cushion cut in the center is not perfectly square, and then it just a little detail there that you think about when you put them on, but it really is full lobe coverage. And that's really the idea behind a button style earring, is about having not just a little dot of a stone, but instead this really big, impressive look. Let's go back to the wheel. Just wanted you to get the size perspective there. And they are no longer $39.99. We got that kind of show. We just got a really, it's a good thing it's a holiday. I can blame the holiday on all these really deep discounts I've been doing just to make sure everything goes. Because otherwise I would never be able to get away with this. $39.99 is the price tag to start. Taking them a whole lot lower than that, so get yourselves on the line and ready to go. And I know a lot of you are lucky enough to own yellow diamonds from us because they've been incredible values, whether it's 1 carat, 1.5, 2, 3 carats, whatever it is. It could be a 1/2 carat stone. What's important is these are still the natural, beautiful colors we love out of the earth. They're still significant sizes. They're still all VS material, Not a single diamond in there is going to be an SI quality. You're going to really have to search. If you want a fun challenge one day, you can just take your loop and look for inclusions. You are going to be hard-pressed to find one in any of those diamonds, and that's the beauty of carrying a VS material overall. Well, what we're going to do here is make them, I kind of knew it, $39.99 is not going to do it tonight. This is why sale events are so special. It's why you take advantage of anything and everything that you see that you love. Keep in mind that we have an hour left in the show. We have a big top of the hour coming up, which is that tanzanite I previewed, which I know a lot of you are excited about, me too. So that's going to be on the way. Can't wait to show it to you. It's a 7 carat. I want to say a 9 carat because it looks so big, but 7 carat plus coming up in just a few minutes. We got to get these gone first though. So when you're up against the top of the hour here, got to make sure they go quickly. That's exactly what we're going to do. And you don't have to pay even half this price at $19.99. So a big value already, 50% off. $50 off for the next, you got 61 minutes to take advantage of that. 61 minutes. Anything you want to request, anything you want to see, that's where you got to let us know. Well, I thought 50% off might do it. It hasn't yet. So it's about to get better. It's about to get crazy. It's not even 19, 18, 17. I mean, there's not many options when it comes to big yellow diamonds. Match. This is why I do them all the time if I could. But matching big center stones like that in that bright pop of color is not easy to do. So it's not easy to do an earring at all, let alone discount it. And when something is harder to make, take it from a designer who's been designing for a long time. When something is more difficult to make, when something's more of a challenge, it makes it more rare. It's the last thing you ever think about discounting, because you know part of what makes, and this is how the whole trade works, it works this way with an unusual exotic property, with an unusual car. You don't see those things discounted. They're rare, they're a specialty. That's why you usually got to have all the money in the world to own pieces like this. We're not doing, oh gosh, this is like a top of the hour. But it is the top of the hour. Wait, this is perfect. This wasn't supposed to be the top of the hour. We have the tanzanite coming up. But where I'm taking this has the makings of a total top of the hour special right now. So I'm glad you're with us. If you just tuned in, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's our big Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration day. We have 1 hour left. We have committed to do everything at $50 off for you tonight. We have 1 hour left to do that. But I got to say, what's more impressive is where I'm taking all these values here. That's far more impressive. I mean, I'll take the $50 off. I hope you do too. But look at where pieces like this are going. A $4,000 earring is now no longer $17.99. This is why you shop a sale event. This is a brand new item. That's not supposed to be on sale. That's a $39.99 earring, not supposed to be a penny lower. It is my chance, though, during a holiday like this, to give you a better value. It is my commitment to you every holiday, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, or Martin Luther King. It's holiday discounting. It's like you cannot miss a show like this. You cannot. And this is why, because instead of $17 or $16.99 or $15.99, I have taken every logical endpoint here, and we have just completely gone past it. We have gone past our own cost. We're truly under it. And I was double checking to make sure I'm telling you the truth there. We're under cost on the earrings, under cost. Can't make them for this price. You get to pay less than we paid to make them, to put them together. And we don't have them gone at $15.99. Shame on me. Move them right back up to $39.99, so at least we should be able to keep the lights on. That is crazy talk. $15.99 and they're still here. It's kind of like at this point you wonder, are they even going to go at all? Does it even matter at this point? Because they should be gone at $15.99. I mean, that's a fact. There's a $39.99 price right here on this bag. I don't know if you can see that from where you are, but it's $39.99. And instead, we're here at $15.99. I got $50 waiting for you to wherever we end up, which is probably not going to be here either. You just have to wonder here. Yellow diamonds are so scarce. We don't predict any new ones coming in, so it means no new jewelry happening after we sell what we have. And I'll make them $14.99 instead. So there's another $100 off before you take $50 off. And then we'll get to our tanzanite top of the hour, which is really exciting as well. So I'm hoping that we'll have a lot of requests. We've only had a couple so far. If you have any requests of anything you'd like to see, even if it's from yesterday, day before yesterday, I won't be offended. take advantage. If there was something you didn't shop the weekend that you're still thinking about, well, today you get 50 bucks off. So make sure you take advantage of it because it's only good for another 57 minutes. And that's that. If we have anything you want to see again from earlier in the show, we can show that again as well. But $14.99, yes?
Christine wants for you to try on the aqua.
From earlier? Sure. Yes, from the wheel. Christine, here's the aquamarine ring from the wheel from earlier tonight. It was $6.99, by the way. It's really $6.49. Christine, it's any gold color you'd like as well, and this is what it looks like on. There are 2 aquas, and if anybody missed our first hour, this was part of a wheel deal of 1 carat 10 of aquamarine, total weight among the 2, and diamonds going right down the middle. And that's going to be a couple of bezel set diamonds as well on the very end caps of your waves of gold. That's in white, yellow, or rose gold. Everything available on our wheel earlier was. And that's going to be $6.99. So that was item number 1122294. That's what it looks like on. And it's meant to be, you can see here, it's kind of that wave design. So it creates a little bit of a diagonal across the hand with those 2 gorgeous matching pear-shaped aquas together among the diamonds. And while I'm here, I just want to mention there is a fabulous bracelet that I'm wearing tonight that is coming up on Saturday. It will be available to purchase on Saturday. I have worked really, really closely with our designers to create something special for you that was going to be made just beautifully and just right. And it's turned out amazingly. And it's 18 karat gold with VS diamonds. And it looks like a very, very important $20,000 bracelet that is kind of the status piece in jewelry, kind of the must-have. So it's here, and it'll be presented and shown on Saturday. So keep that in mind. Mark your calendars for Saturday. I'm looking at the date. If you want to keep that in mind, it'll be the 20th of January. So keep that in mind, and we'll have it to you in time for Valentine's Day. So $6.99 on that ring. Hope that helped out, Christine. And then, of course, here we go with the yellow diamond and white diamond earrings. They're still available. Let's get to our tanzanite. Our very last hour is upon us. We've got our final hour of this big holiday Monday finale. And I really want to get to this one because this is a little bit more difficult to get going forward as well. And I know we get used to seeing them, but there's very few stones even in our blue wing block D category that are going to look like this. And that is why we are honored and thrilled to bring you this 7 carat plus. When I looked at this, I thought it was more of a 9 or 10 carat, but it's actually a 7 carat 34. It's really beautiful because it's square cushion cut as well. And boy, we have been without big tanzanites today. Now, as a recap, we did have a heart-shaped tanzanite 1 carat pendant the beginning of last hour. And that is still here. And if you missed it because you were watching something else, totally understand. And if you need to see it, let me know. But we had a heart-shaped tanzanite pendant for $4.99 that was, yes, really discount an extra $50. So keep that in mind. But if you want a bigger center stone and you want a cushion cut square, isn't that pretty? And the red flashes galore, and to think that all that red flash is going to get even better in person, yes, it will. And it's item number 1122901, and that's our square cushion cut. It's got a 734 size, and it's 122 in diamonds. The halo first, then all the side detail. And they said to me, I looked at this price earlier, and I said, you know, I think we need to do a little better. And they're like, what are you talking about? It's a carat 22 in diamonds. I'm like, I know, but we need to do better. Because I have been really, if you guys don't know this, if you've been busy with the new year and such and kind of getting back in the routine of things. And if you haven't been with us, I have been demolishing Blue Wing Block D. I don't know if there's any other way to really accurately say it. I have been demolishing our prices per carat, levels we've never seen. And it's been here, keep in mind, the final few. I mean, this is it. Blue Wing Block Ds are limited to just a few left. We don't have these going forward. The collection is entirely set, meaning every last individual stone is set into jewelry. This is your last call to get them. And we've got this stone here, Museum Reserve, $99.99 is the price tag. That's typically where every Museum Reserve stays. I want to do better for you tonight. We're in our last hour, so let's make it an interesting one, shall we? Here's what it looks like. And it's going to be on its way out in a hurry, especially if we do something ridiculous, because I just want to take a moment and really get you an opportunity to save. Why not? Yeah, $50 is great. $99.49. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about additional savings that's going to make this real interesting. And believe it or not, there's still some folks out there that don't have a Blue Wing Block D yet. And now the window is closing. So it becomes really important, critical and urgent to get your stones while we have them. what you see. I know we've really released some of our best of the best. That's what Museum Reserve is about. It's pretty much what the name implies. Stones that were set aside at the very onset of the collection, 5+ years ago, set aside to literally be on loan to museums. They never got that chance. Safe to say, never going to get that chance. Here's what it looks like on. It's got great finishing on the inside too, by the way. I mean, that is really a visual that is worth 1,000 words there when you see the reds coming through. When you see the magnificent way that a cushion, by the way, a regular standard cushion doesn't usually give that kind of flash, but seeing the square cushion like this is, it gives you the realization that, yeah, it's giving you a lot of flash like a round would, but you're still maintaining the reds. I mean, this is where if it's top of the heap, Museum Reserve, it's got all that going on. You don't have to sacrifice one thing. Look at that finishing on the inside too. Look at the reds even coming through the inside. And I got to tell you, we don't usually do this on Museum Reserve. And it's probably the last thing I should do tonight, given that, you know, we haven't had a lot of luck with auctions. It's the only, honestly, the only way I can get you down to a price tag that's going to make this work, because otherwise, lowest possible is $79.99, meaning sale discounted price right now here today, $79.99. It's the lowest price I can do. So I'm trying to avoid that. So what I'm thinking about doing here is taking it less than so you can have it. Forget about 7, forget about 6, forget about 5, forget about 4. I think at this point we're all sitting there with a calculator now, watching our tanzanites with the calculator, figuring out per carats. This was originally scheduled to be $99.99. That's way too much money per carat just in comparison with what we always do. So we got to get away from it. And this is where you get a better chance. It's not going to be $4,000 to open. There was no way to do this prior to right now. Now I realize I've been through 2 hours and 9 minutes with you. You kind of get a feel for the day, for the night, for the audience. So that's obviously great, but on any given day, that's going to go. Here tonight, we got to do a little extra special something if we're going to move some jewelry out. So that's what we're doing on this Monday, which is all about markdowns anyways, but we're on a different level tonight. And it's not going to be $49, it's not $4,000. I'll go $3,500 to get it started, and we'll go there. $35. Let's start really low, give you a lot of gold, a lot of diamond weight. You're getting up to 1.25 carats almost in diamonds here. And we'll go in $10 increments. $3,500. This is obviously a very heavy diamond mounting. Much more diamond weight than we typically see around a stone. And looking for the open still, changing the gold if you want us to, no problem. But also no open. That is a problem. Can't be sitting here with a stone that looks that good. My question is, does it look good at your house? Because I sure hope it does. All I can tell you is cameras are all different, lighting's all different, but here's the other thing. We're all watching on different screens. Your screen, whether it's TV, phone, computer, is different than your neighbor's. So it may not look at everybody's home on everybody's screen the same way. So I try to just describe to you, as the only person right now that's seeing this in person, I want to get you that description so you know when it arrives home and you open up that beautiful box, you know what to expect. And this is one of the most neon, glittering, I mean, my goodness, it wouldn't have been set aside as a museum candidate if it were not that over-the-top color, saturation, and red flash. This is not going to be $3,500 after all, because my goodness, if there's anything that goes tonight, it's got to be this ring. It's too pretty to stay here. It's too good to put back in a vault. I will not do that. I refuse to have this one go back in a vault. It's got to go straight to shipping. Well, first it goes to sizing, then it goes to shipping. If you need a gold color change, we do that too. Change it to the yellow or the rose gold, and then still give you your size, ship it to you for free, all that good stuff. But it's not 35 because that's not doing it. And so you guys have asked for it. Essentially, by not calling, you're telling me what you need. So we'll go even lower and not even ask for 35 or 34 or 33 or 32. And this is obviously not supposed to happen, because now we're going to be at some crazy low per carat that should never happen on Museum Reserve. And it is, if you call, if you dial, if you let us know, it's not going to be $3,200 to open either. How about 31? Okay, let's just go $3,000. I'm done. $3,000 to start on a major, major stone. Major carat weight. Museum reserve, only the best of the best you can get. And now we are waiting to see if anybody is loving the 734, which when I saw it, I thought it was a 9 or 10 carat. Just based on my estimation by looking at, like the 7,000 I've had just in Blue Wing Block D, that is a very impressive stone. Look at that. Flash never stops, right? It never ever stops. It's got the reds coming through. It's all the neons, and I'm moving on. We have no open. I could give it 60 seconds to make it official here. Let's just see what we got, because we can't bring that back. Obviously, once it's been up for that open, it's probably not going to be one. This might actually be, I have a great idea. This should be the one that actually goes to the museum. Perfect. Problem solved, because every single museum, I have to say this before 40 seconds expire, every single museum reserve stone, I mean, they've been some of our most desired stones. Every single museum reserve stone that I brought here on the show has sold. Every one of them. There's never been one in the history of bringing them, which granted has only been the last few months. And it's been not every stone, but a smattering here and there. Every single one I've had has found its home. There hasn't been anything left to actually go to the museum. This is going to be the stone that if it now waits another 15 seconds, this can be the one that actually gets to go on loan, gets to be on display, because our philosophy is this. And this is why we did it. People have asked me this many times, why would you ever put stones aside in the first place? And that was because when you think about if you go pay your good money to go to a museum, who likes to go to museums? I know I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love to go to museums. I love it. I don't get a lot of time to travel or get away, but if I do get to a different city, especially a big city, I go to a museum. I make sure that I fit it into the busy schedule. And I got to tell you, obviously, gem exhibits. I love a car museum, and I like a lot of museums, but a gem exhibit's pretty much, you know, my jam. I got to tell you, this is the stone that, wouldn't it be unfair if you are the only place in the world that has that specialty level of the best, the literal best tanzanite? It would be silly if we didn't set a few stones aside, because there's tanzanite sitting in museums now. But you literally shop at home, kick your feet up, turn on your TV, and you will own and wear better stones than the museums have, because up until this point, there hasn't been a museum that has the literal best, and that's not their fault, by the way. It's only been here. It's only been privy to us, to you and I, who are TVON shoppers, who are TVON viewers. That's it. No better material. I don't care what museum it is. There is not better material. All the Blue Wing Block D was a private collection saved by the miner himself, and literally all of it was given to us. So naturally, we think ahead, and we put a few stones aside so that we could, on behalf of this network and this gem family behind it, because we're much more than a television shopping network, we're actually a bunch of gem people who are pretty passionate about the world of gems and their collectability, and the jewelry we design around it to really properly house that collectability. But all of this, it was really our duty to make sure that some of these best stones could be on display for the gem lovers of the world to see. And maybe, just maybe, this is the one that will finally get that chance. So do we have an open? Because I'm up here chatting and I feel like there have been some phones ringing. So let's see if we have the open at $3,000, because I think we do. Yes, we do. We have $3,000. Well, that's good news. So, I mean, it's not good news for the museums, but it's good news for us, because somebody out there has recognized that value for this holiday. Oh, and by the way, the auction, whoever wins this auction, you're still going to get your $50 off. You still get $50 off. You still do. Okay. So, Tim, you've been on the phone for a while over there. Did you help out a customer get something special? Wonderful. What was that? Oh, really? Oh, she like them? Thanks, Jacqueline. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, who's got the open on this one? Okay. Well, guys, they said to me when I came out here, they said, please, whatever you do, don't lose your mind on the 734 Museum Reserve. Just don't give that one away. Just don't give that one away. Here's the other thing, to give you a little BTS behind the scenes. Tucson's coming up, and we're prepping because we are exhibitors at Tucson. Not TVON, but the gem family behind TVON. I hope I'm not giving away too much stuff I shouldn't be, but we're exhibitors. They're gem exhibitors at Tucson. They're also buyers at Tucson. So we have a multi-purpose function in being in Tucson for that week or so of that trade show. And there's a lot of different gem folks from around the world that have contacted us that said, before you sell out every blue wing, can you please bring 1 or 2 to Tucson so you can put those on display because we'd like to see them in person. And guess what? This one could have gone there too. Like before the museum, you know, first the trade show, then the museum. Stones travel well, right? And now, proud to say that I've gotten this down to a level so low that we have somebody who's ready to own it at $3,000, where you're still gonna take your $50 off. So the question is this, and I was not supposed to give this away, and now guess what? It's a giveaway. So here we are. And we're going to give it a final 2 minutes to see if anybody else wants to come in to play. So final 2 minutes, that's that. Changing the gold, yes, check, we can do that. Changing the size, yes, because you might not be a perfect size 7, and that's okay. That's okay. We can go up, down, whatever you need us to do, free. We get it to your home for free. Then you take your $50 off your win, which is a win already, and then you open up that box, you put it on, you wear it, you get it evaluated, ask your friends what they think, and then you decide. Do you like it? Let me give you a tip. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. You're going to love it. You're going to be probably a little enthralled. I had an email from a customer today in Florida, and her words were, and it was about a tanzanite, and it was one of my favorites as well, and she said, that is not a piece of jewelry, that is a work of art. And we can't take all the credit for it. It's Mother Nature who made these stones, and they are a work of art. So let's go ahead and take a look one last time. 2 minutes, and we sell it. Bye-bye. So here we go. Last chance, last call. We're needing like $3,500 just so I can get out of the cellar of under cost here, but it doesn't matter at this point. I don't know. We're not going to probably get 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. I don't know. But everything tonight has been a giveaway, so it's not all surprising. But if we have 3,010 or more, let me know. Because we have 95 seconds left, I'm going to try it on again. Let me show you the inside. Here's that under gallery. I look down at the stone and I see nothing but red. The whole stone goes red. It's incredible. These are the things that you cannot appreciate about it until you get your first Blue Wing Block D. For those of you that already have experienced Blue Wing Block D in person, you already know. You know the secret, you know the trick, you know the beauty, you know what I speak of is a fact. But for those of you that haven't, and oh, it's not too late, but it's getting down to that point where it soon will be too late to get a Blue Wing Block D. So why not go for the Museum Reserve on a holiday weekend when it's discounted like this is, which is crazy, and then you've got a final minute left to jump in, and that is what, again, you're seeing now from a different angle, different lighting, and look at how bright and beautiful the stone still is. And we have $3,000 only. I mean, my goodness, that just became more red because this is a little less light. So just even from going from here on the wheel to here on my hand, the light around it changes. And now you're seeing even more of the reds. It's still not, I'm still in a TV studio. I haven't left the TV studio. And the TV studio is bright. There's a lot of lights. So this is still going to get better in person. This tanzanite in the middle doesn't need all the light in the world. It's Blue Wing Block D. It is truly neon. And it is magnificent, and it's giving you a carat 22. Look at those big chunky sides there. It kind of has to be to anchor this stone. You have a huge halo and diamonds around it. Final call, 3,000. Do we have anybody else? Oh, no, 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 no. This is not good. This is definitely not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know. Jason, do you feel my pain here? He just gave me a face like, ooh, you in trouble. Like, you're in big trouble. Do you see the cost in the computer? Can you see? Yeah, he's like, I can. Oh, no wonder he's giving me that look. You guys can see the cost in the computer, huh? Oh. So I'm embarrassed nationwide in front of all these gem lovers and jewelry lovers, and now in front of my own colleagues here. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Do we have 3,010? We got it? You got it? We got it? Oh, my gosh. Okay. This is a problem. Sold. congratulations. Oh my goodness, I gotta just, I don't know, move. I gotta leave and never come back after that. That's crazy. All right, congratulations. What on earth do I show you after that? I have no idea. Oh, I do. No, I have an idea. It's a yellow sapphire, but it looks like a yellow diamond. And it really, I gotta get the right tweezers to show this. Look at this pendant. Oh yes, radiant cut. Thank you, radiant cutting. Nothing better. That's 1122656. We have a last 37 minutes. So what else can we show you? I'd love to make it all about your requests because I've shown you just about everything tonight. So we are opening it up to your requests. Let me know what you want to save extra on tonight. Here's our yellow sapphire. It's a carat 62 radiant cut, gorgeous yellow. It's a true perfect like diamond yellow, sunshine right here. It has 80 points in diamonds as well. Double halo, great bale, some mill grain work around it. And then let's take a look at the way it's finished. Because that itself, exquisite, beautifully done, lots of undergallery there. And there it is. Let me show it from a distance away here on the hand. And then we're going to show it on the neckline. Let's get you a measurement too. 1 inch or so. It looks like it's actually about 7/8 to be exact. If you'd like to change the gold color, you can. There's two-tone right now, so you're getting a little yellow and a little white, but if you'd like to have it in all yellow or all white, go ahead. I'm not going to advise or recommend rose gold, but it's also an option, technically speaking. So that is why it's got a nice size to it. You can see from a distance, that's really going to show up and show off beautifully. Let's go back to the wheel, show it to you there up close. One more thing about this sapphire that I don't have up there that's kind of like back in my day of news, it would be like considered burying the lead, is that this is an unheated stone. So there's that factor too. It's an unheated stone. All that color, all that clarity is natural. And there's only one in the world. So probably time to get it a home here in a hurry. Let's make it really affordable because that's what I've been doing all night. I'm not going to stop now. Now with 35 minutes left, and we need your requests if you have them, get them in. But this one's going to be from $39.99, awesome value. If you know yellow sapphires in big sizes, you know what a value that is, but it's not $39.99. First caller on this one, blow it out. I know even half off's not been good enough tonight. So $19.99 on any given day, it's going to be the value. We're going to take it lower than $19.99. Lower than $18.99. I'll just keep on going. You got $50 savings on everything for the next 34 minutes, and that's it. And I won't even do $18 or $17.99. Let's make it $16.99 first caller. And with all that finishing you have there, yes, please. And that is a great look. Look how bright it is. Look at how sensational and bright. It is like looking at a yellow diamond. It really is. But without the expense, because I don't even have a carat 62 yellow diamond, and if I did, you'd probably have to replace that 1 before the comma. You'd probably have to replace it with a 7, and that's the difference. And this is sapphire. It's not like it's some ho-hum stone. Sapphire is a big deal, and it's got great durability. Not that you need to worry about it as a pendant. It's probably not going to be taking some of your hardest blows, right? It's safe. It's on the neckline. It's not like a ring. Rings are a little more exposed than pendants are. But this is it's a sensational value. $16.99 on that one. I think we might have to bring out the $20.96 as well. And speaking of sapphires, you know how we had sapphire earrings earlier, hoops that had all the colors? I even have a pendant that is going to be the literal color wheel. Literally, the color wheel is here. We'll show that to you. You might like it. If you want a pendant that goes with absolutely everything, it's going to be coming up. In multiple colors of sapphire, we're just waiting to see who has the unheated carat 62 right now. I hear another first-time register, a first-time shopper over there. Okay. Oh, there also happens to be a Paraíba round tonight in the most unusual of mountings. But let's get to our sapphire color wheel. Yellow is here. 112. This one, I will admit, this one's, it's never what we bring. We really don't bring much like this. And I think it's really cool See, when you do this for 21 years, as I have, you get a feel for what people like and don't like. And even though you got people of all different backgrounds and all different styles and tastes all across the country and beyond, you still sometimes get a feel for what people love and don't love. And part of being a good host is kind of knowing that and you know, really filtering through thousands of pieces and narrowing it down to hundreds of pieces that are going to be whatever you like, you know? And this is one of those that we just never see anything like this. And I'll admit, it's very complicated to make, as you might imagine, especially in this design. Earlier tonight, we had hoops that had emerald cuts. These are tapered baguettes to make that circular style. I think it's one of the prettiest pieces because it's bright, it's colorful. Now, I'm like that, though. I like bright colors. I like bright, colorful, loud. I like all that stuff. This is 112-1738. Historically, we don't see a lot of multicolored jewelry here. And it's because it's really tough to make. Let's look at this pendant. Now, that's going to be finishing. I don't even mind seeing it that way. I think that's a cool look. I wouldn't even be bothered to put that on backwards and wear it like that. It's going to be, let me show you, it's going to actually, I know you're probably going to ask this question, does it spin? And the answer is yes. If you want to change the way or the where your stones are, look at this, you can. Do you want your yellows up top? And wherever you put it, it's going to stay while you wear it. But do you want to put your pinks and your goldens up top? You can do that. Do you want the purples up top? I mean, it sounds like a weird thing, but maybe you want to change it by the day. Maybe your blouse that day is more the greens and the yellows, so you want to put the greens and the yellows down lower. It spins and moves, so you can have this set in any way you want. So that's kind of fun. And you have that special detail where it's a mix of white and yellow gold. The yellow gold is for the sapphires, the white gold's for the bail. And it's 112-1738. And it's all these tremendous tapered baguettes. 345 is the total weight of the sapphires, 11 points in the diamond weight as it is. Let me show you the length here and then we'll put it on. It's really attractive. And it's a lot of sapphire weight. And it's just one of those that I think could be a signature piece. We know that circular styles are called, you know, the circle of life, the circle of love. We see it all the time in diamonds, but there's a reason you don't see it often in this array. It's about an inch and a quarter top to bottom, including the bail. The diameter itself is about an inch. Let me show it to you on here as well, so you can see what it looks like from a distance away, the size it's going to give you. That's what it looks like against you know, a non-skin tone backdrop there. So you can really see how those colors are just beautiful. And they're intense. They're bright. And then I love that as it moves here, you're getting the shimmering of the gold around it because it's essentially a channel. All of those sapphires are set within a channel, so you've got gold side to side, bordering the piece. I mean, this is just well-made, beautifully created, perfect ombre. I mean, look at all the tones. Pick a color and look at all the tones within it. It's as it is in two-tone gold, so it's kind of like your everything piece. This is why I say signature style, wear it every day. I have to spin it around because I feel like I'm blocking some of the best stones there. The hot pinks and the pot barachas are right there behind the bail. Those are stones you don't want to block or hide. We have an opportunity for somebody to own this, and then I got to show you the hoops again too because they're still here. And again, look at that bail. It'll be moving around. So if you want to move it around a little bit somewhere else, you just spin it and move it, and then it'll kind of stay where you put it. So think about how you want it to be. Look at that. That is really, it's hard not to just get lost in it, isn't it? First caller, and we have a lot of people on the phone lines. I think you like it. I'm so happy to hear that. It's, ooh, then there's the price, $85.99. Sorry, it's a designer piece, so sometimes their prices are a little wacky, you know. It's probably why you're here. You're trying to get away from the designer price tags of the world. We have got a better value. That's not even the designer's retail. That's our price from the designer. We're not doing $85. We're not doing $8,000. $4,000 though? Half off. Now we're talking. Let's get it even more affordable for you. It's not $4,000, it's not $3,000, it's not $2,000. I know that these multicolor designs, for whatever reason, are sometimes just a little bit trickier. I'm going to get you a price that makes it so easy. It's so obvious a discount, so obvious a blowout, it can't stay here. It's not even $19.99. And this is just, I'll tell you, see, I'm a sucker for baguettes and emerald cuts because they flash as well as they gleam. They're gleaming, but they're flashing the surface of all your stones. They're not diamonds. and yet the surface lights up as well. That's my favorite thing. It's why I wear an emerald cut diamond every day. I actually prefer that kind of bright shine even more than fire. And you know me, I love sparkle. I'm obsessed with sparkle. My favorite color is sparkle. I just love it. I'm going to make this better than $19.99. Yeah, we're going lower because I still don't have it gone, and I refuse to put this back in the vault. Everything tonight with these discounts plus our $50 off, everything should go. We have 25 minutes to eliminate a lot of jewelry. It's not going to be 19 or 18 or 17, 16, $15.99. You do not pay. We'll make it $1,499. It is my rock bottom price on a designer piece that is just as it is, cannot be changed, no sizing needed. Slip your favorite chain right through. You even have the option of using a white or a yellow gold chain because there's white and yellow gold. So either way, honestly, would be fine. You could put a yellow gold chain with that, even though the bail is in white gold, and it would still look lovely. And it's 14 karat solid gold. Wow, that is beautiful. Just beautiful. The color wheel, quite literally, right there. I love it for like an artist. Any creative types out there, right? Somebody just who loves color. I love color. I think color just adds so much. You never just like catch me in like basic neutrals all the time. I like to mix it up, but I gotta tell you, it is just one of those really fun pieces that even if you're going, yeah, I'm more neutral with my wardrobe, then who's to say you can't have that beautiful pop of colors in your jewelry? That's why gemstones exist, to give us those beautiful, rich, rare colors. So that one's here. Okay, let's keep on moving. I know, for whatever reason, these multicolor designs don't tend to be the thing everybody loves here, but I just find them so fascinating, and just, maybe it's just that I know what kind of effort goes into creating them. It's more time consuming than just about anything else you can design because of what you have to gather and work with those stones and how you have to perfect the beautiful, I mean, you have to have a really good eye for the color blending there to go that darker to lighter in every single color aspect. It's stunning. Let's show you something else here coming up. We've got some ruby. I know our imperial topaz have been going lately, so I have another one for you because I can't keep them in stock, and it's because we finally reduced the prices on them, and so I have this one, pure pink. The other day we saw one that was almost this color, but it was in a gents ring, and I know a lot of my ladies said, hold on, where is that color for us? So here it is. Item number is 1122671. Let me see if we can get that one centered up for you. And that's going to be our 14 karat rose gold and white gold together. And isn't it pretty? A carat 98 is a big size too. So you get that really stunning size. You get a really good color, saturation beyond. It's like you want to bite into it. Like if it were a piece of fruit, you would just want to just take a bite and enjoy. It's that pinky color. It's way more to the pink, which is why we have Mice Pheno pink. Usually just says Mice Pheno. This is a pink. Pink is the headliner here. There's hardly any gold into it, which only makes it that much more rare. It's why we added a double halo of pink diamonds first, then the outer halo in the white diamonds and white diamonds down the sides, total of 29 and 75. So really good. And I'm going to make it easy because that's what we're doing lately on these imperials, and I don't know if there's been one this good yet. So here's your chance to pick it up. Pink, pink purely. I mean, really, truly, but it doesn't look like a pink sapphire. It doesn't look like a pink morganite. We've had that tonight. Doesn't have that look to it. It's a different deal entirely. It is, ooh, it's a really, really good price. Even better. See, these discounts, I just fully thought $69.99 down to $49.99 was good enough. We're going to take it even lower for you. Take a look at this on the hand. Oh, for me, the pink and the white diamonds around it is perfection. And we didn't need to do that. It could have just been nothing but white diamonds around it. And that pink stone in the middle is carrying it, carrying its rarity, carrying its beauty. But you know, adding something as lavish as an extra like pink diamonds is so significant. Yes. Oh, the pendant, the color wheel. We're verifying on the color wheel, so that one may be going. And then this is our ultimate in pink imperial. And you know what we're going to do? Better than $49.99. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, Tim, do you want to ask them if they saw the hoop earrings? Because we had hoop earrings earlier tonight. That if they didn't see, I'd love to just show them just in case they want to match, because they would go well together. But here is our pink imperial, and we need one caller because it's not even $29.99. Hello. Just took $2,000 off the discount. Just took it even lower, and now not stopping there. It's not $29. This has got to be the best value on imperial yet. I know we've really been bringing them down. We've been making a really conscious effort here to reduce the prices on some of the world's rarest material. You want to see them? She's, oh, good. Perfect. Thank you so much. Just want to make sure because I love a good set. Here's what we're going to do instead of $29.99. Yeah, this is where, if you haven't dialed yet, please start dialing. This one, there are certain things that we can say, oh, maybe that'll sell, maybe it won't. There's other things like this one where you know, given the price reduction, it's going to sell. It can't stay here. It's already too low. When we've discounted smaller stones of this color, like the carats and the carat and a halves, they've been gone at $29.99. This one's not even, and I'm not taking a little discount off that price. We're going to take a huge additional amount. We're going to take your $50 off at checkout. You get this one-of-a-kind ring. There is only one. That is the inherent problem with, you know, if there's a problem with our jewelry, it's the fact that it's one caller, one situation, one moment, one opportunity. Then we have a request coming up. Glad to see we've got some last-minute requests for tonight. This is not even $29.99. Say goodbye to it. It's going to go. But it's better than 28, 27, 26, 25. We're blowing it out for $24.99. Makes it $24.49 for one caller at checkout. Good luck on that one. And then we are going to see a diamond ring. Not sure who requested it, but it is a request. And it's for James. And it is a one only. So James, if you want to call in now, might be a good idea because I don't think this ring's going to stick around too long. And $24.49 gets this to you. Who is it? Who's going to get it? Is it Jason's collar? Is it Jess's collar? We're going to find out here. There's no way. This is one of the rarest stones you can own. One source in the world, but far more rare than tanzanite is. And I mentioned tanzanite because that's also one source. There's also color change diaspora. Those are some of the more notable one source stones out there. But that color. See, I'm not a fan of imperial. I've said it when it's the normal color. Then, because to me, I'll be honest, most the imperial topaz is a pricey stone no matter what. Most of it looks like citrine. Yes, here's the back of it. I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather buy a citrine. This is a different story. When you get it to look juicy pinks like this, it's so stunning. $24.49, and that's how it's built. So you see how it sits up. It elevates it a little bit off the hand. Of course, you've got the rose gold. Look at how it's tiered here. There's 3 halos, and you see that each one gets a little higher and higher and higher as it moves up to that center stone. There is gold in there. I mean, look at that. There you see from the side. Look at that stone. You see the goldens and the pinks together there. It's a giveaway, just a giveaway. Let's get to James's request coming up, which is also a one only, even though it's a diamond piece. A lot of you know that sometimes in diamond pieces, we'll have a couple of them. Not this case because it's a 70-point round. Did you have a new register there, Tim, as well? Yeah. I thought so. I was just listening in on your conversation. Not to be creepy, but who was it? It was who? Oh, did he already purchase something, or is this our requester? Oh, really? James is brand new with us. He's never shopped here before. Well, how nice. Well, James, first of all, welcome. Do we know what state he's calling from? Tennessee. Wonderful. James in Tennessee. This is, I'm not sure what exactly he requested, but if it's a men's ring with a single solitaire diamond, this is all we have. And it could be a men's or a ladies' ring, to be honest. I mean, it's a total unisex style here. It's a nice wide band. It's a good-looking stone. And it's the only one we have. 1113875 is the item number. And it's all mirror polished white gold. This one does actually stay in the white gold. We're trying to show off here a little bit because we're really proud of that white diamond. So we got it in the white gold. So if there was any yellow or brown to the stone, trust me, you would see it. And it's finished on the inside entirely. So not even a little undergallery. It's still an undergallery, but it's not a carved cutout detail. It's solid all the way through. So that's nice too. Then you have, look at that, little elevation. Why? We just want to make sure the diamond gets a lot of light. When you have a bezel setting, sometimes you're really surrounding your diamond. So we want to make sure it's still able to get a lot of light to it. By the way, that imperial is still available. So you can call us, and otherwise I think I'll be taking that. Because that is the kind of imperial I'm just like nuts over. But this one's going to be our $59.99 70-point stone. If James doesn't want to spend $6,000 today, you're in luck. Because here's what I'm doing. We have one piece. I'm going to try it on so you can get an idea of the size. It's a wider band for sure. It's definitely, I mean, you can't call it, I don't take little skinny rings and say, hey, it's a men's ring. This one could be a men's or a ladies ring because it has enough width to it. Love this. Who's this for? Cynthia, thank you for the request. We'll show you your tanzanite next. If anybody would like this one, and of course it is open to the first caller, so James, if you're loving it, give me a call. And if anybody loves it, you call me early so you can get it, because unfortunately I only have the one. It's almost a 3/4 carat stone. It's a round brilliant. It's a VS. It's all the things. And the only caveat is it can't be changed in the gold color. It's got to stay in the white gold. And it's a really good setting because there's no prongs, which also makes it a great look for the guys. Could be a wedding band for the gentleman, as well as really anywhere on the hand, pinky ring or beyond. And it's down below $2,000 tonight. And before we sell it at $19.99, because we could, we're going to take it even lower than that and make it one caller only for $17.77. It'll be $17.27 at checkout. And then Cynthia, what a great, this kind of looks like the auction piece, but bigger, doesn't it? So we're going to bring it to you. Did she miss out on the auction or just want something bigger? We, I think, have the perfect piece for you, Cynthia. It's coming up. 1979 is on the way. After we find out who's got this diamond ring for $17.27 for a 70-pointer. And I know we don't have 70-point diamonds ever, so it's a little tougher to gauge where a 70-point round brilliant is supposed to be, but I'm in the process of helping a lot of people get engaged. And because this is the time of the year when a lot of people are doing just that, right? It's Valentine's Day coming up. So this is my busy season for, you know, custom designing engagement rings for friends and family and everyone else, right? I can give you the up-to-date as of yesterday on 1-carat diamond prices, and I know this is a 70-pointer, but I'm going to give you the up-to-date on 1-carat diamond prices that are VS. Non-certified VS 1-carat wholesale, just the diamond, no gold whatsoever, no band. Just the diamond by itself right now, and with all my wholesale connections that I have in downtown Los Angeles, where I lived my entire life, where I've been in the business for 21 years, and I know everybody there is downtown, I will tell you right now that a wholesale price on a 1-carat diamond, which has almost the same millimeter size as this 70-pointer, the wholesale prices are over $7 grand. If you want VS. If you don't need VS, then fine. They get a little bit lower. They get to 5 or 6, but 5 or 6,000. Still more than you're spending here tonight on a 70-pointer. Come on over and take a look at it. This one's $17.27, and that's a much better value. There's just nobody who can beat us in diamonds. That is a fact. Nobody can touch us when it comes to diamonds. But it's also why we don't have 100 of them. Everyone thinks, oh, but white diamonds are everywhere, so why wouldn't you have a bunch? Because we're bringing you these values. Because we're bringing you these value stories, these moments, these specialty ideas. That's what makes it different. That's why it is elite. That's why it's special. And that's why we only have one. So it's here. Let's get to our Cynthia Tanzanite request, which I'm so happy about this one because this does look like a larger version of what we had auctioned off. The mounting is the same, except it is accommodating a bigger stone. It's another one only. We're going to change the gold for you if you want us to. It's 112-1979. Has all the same red flashes, great neons. This is still a museum reserve. It's a 1265 though. Remember the last one was a 7.5 carat or so? This one is a lot larger by about 5 carats. So really big. So the diamond weight's going to be 152 because it takes even more diamonds to travel around the perimeter of the stone. Then you've got the same pave detail on the sides here, in that it's not one row, but instead several rows pave to give it a little more ample detail on the sides. Great finishing on the inside. Cynthia, this is a beauty. It's really good. It's for our first caller again. Unfortunately, we only have one, and this is killing me tonight because we have so many special pieces, and I know the values are so good. We would love to have a little bit of quantity, and we don't. It's $15,999 ordinarily. Let's do it to it. Give you the great value, save you $50. We can do that for the next 13 minutes, though. That's all. So it's hustle time on requests. Please get them in. We want to help you with whatever you need to see, even if you've already seen it. Even if you saw it tonight, even if you saw it over the weekend, whatever, give us a call. This one is not even $59.99 though. We just saved you 10 grand. And let me go ahead and show it to you on the hand here. So special. It's that night. It's not $59.99. And we're, you know, really busy on the phone lines. Yeah. Oh, good. The yellow sapphire pendant. The yellow one or the multi? Yellow? Okay. Which one? Oh, okay. Thank you. You know what I'm going to do here? I was just calculating per carats. It's got 1.5 carats plus in diamonds. So it really shouldn't go much lower than where it's at. I'm going to make it much lower than where it's at. And we're going to get you the per carat prices you've been loving of late. Let's go less than even $5,500. Forget about $5,000. Let's go $49.99 plus an extra $50 off. That means $49.49. And that means your per carat, wow, that's crazy low. That's $3.90 a carat when that's a carat and a half in extra diamonds and gold to surround it. That is an impressive piece. It just has depth to it. A lot of we just saw the square cushion in the auction, the 7.5, had a lot of sparkle. This has like this just alluring depth to the stone. These really rich blues. Super vivid neons. I mean, come on, look at that stone. That is a good one. So $49.49 at checkout. One color only. Let me see what else we have. I think the men's diamond ring is still here, the band. $17.27 on that one. Imperial is still here too, right? The pink imperial. Okay, last call in the show. Let's make sure we have any and all requests taken care of. If there's anything we can show you from earlier, let me see if there's anything I need to recap. I think our yellow diamond earrings are still here. Got to show those again. Got to show our imperial again. We're not leaving that here. Got the gold quartz from earlier. I had a molly garnet in an almost heart shape. Let me show that because that's got to go. These are some of the very first pieces of the night. Maybe you missed them. Let's show the molly garnet. That is a modified. Don't forget, we don't even get to shop together tomorrow because they don't let us be on TV on Tuesday. Okay, it's just, yeah, I don't know who's not letting who, but you get the idea. We're not here on Tuesdays. This is the only day we don't have a show. So Tuesdays, it's only like the television airwaves can only handle so much value in 1 week's time. So this one's here as well, and here is a stone you may have missed. A molly garnet in a pair wanting to be a heart shape. It's one only. It's item number 11200581. And it is my only molly garnet that looks like this. This is that neon, just a little more on the chartreuse side as opposed to just plain yellow. And nothing plain about it because the fancy cutting, the dispersion it gives you, the double halo that ends in like this florally wreathy look, 65 points in diamonds, yellow, gold, or change it. $6.99 is your price tag. How about a January lover, like January birthdays? You guys have so many different options when it comes to birthstone because even though your family is garnet, there's a million options within that family. This is one of the rarest you can ever get in the garnet world, and it's this beautiful pop of, does any other garnet look like this? Is there another garnet that gives you a bright neon yellow green? Not a one. There's all kinds of colors in garnet, from bright greens to the beautiful pinks and purples and the reds and the browns and all the orange of mandarin, and you get the idea. They go on and on and on. When you're getting a molly garnet, they don't usually look like that either. It's just this is that specialty stone in that specialty cut that is down to $6.49 for a piece of jewelry with 65 points in diamonds. Very tough to do, to make anything in today's gold world. $6.49. We just did it with an exotic stone and diamonds. For Janet, we've got a beautiful Mahenge spinel for you, Janet. It's item number 1119433. We're down to 9 minutes, so I better hustle through these requests. Let me know if you want the molly garnet. Here it is, Janet. This, honestly, at first sight, I thought this was a cashmere because it's leaning more red than it is pink. And that's what makes Mahenge ultra rare, is when you get even more red. It's always a red and pink combo, but usually they lean more towards hot pink. This one is where you're getting that gorgeous neon pinky red. It's 87 points in a Mahenge. 1119433. It's going to be an 87-pointer Roval stone, though, so specialty cut there. And it has a carat 18 in VS diamonds that go side to side when it's on the hand, which I'll show you now. You can even change the gold. What in the world is happening with this price tag? Okay, grand finale, end of the show. Thank you for the request. This is down. I cannot even believe this. That's been $39.99 for the longest time. Take a look at it on the hand here. We'll change the gold. So you're not even restricted to keeping in a white, although I will say the majority of the time we're going to see our Mahenges in the white gold, and they look fabulous, especially with this kind of continuous seamless diamond weight. You probably want to leave it in the white gold just because we're showing off those beautiful white diamonds, their vivacity they have. I'll make this, I don't know how this is happening, but it's under $2,000 and not $19.99 either. And $50 off for literally, you have now 7.5 minutes to take $50 off anything you want, and no final sale. And it's not $19, $18, $17.99. Forget about it. We're going to blow it out for $16.99. It'll be $16.49 at checkout. That is a gorgeous mehengue and so rare. They're all rare. There's only been so many. They were discovered in 2007, so it's not been around all that long. And yet you're getting one of the most pure reds we've seen here. And look at the glow it has from a distance. And it'll be headed on out here in a hurry. Look at that. It's a great one, isn't it? $16.49, one caller. Molly Garnet's here. Big tanzanite 12 karat is here. The men's ring is still here. The band with the 70 pointer. Yes, this one's gone. Congratulations. Enjoy. I'm going to recap our triple zircons as well. It started our show. We're going to bookend it here. Take a look at this. 1113854. Asher cutting in a clear zircon or a white zircon. Oval in the pink. And then a round in the blue. If anybody just is a gem collector, you might want to take it apart for the three stones. Yes. Round tanzanite drops. Who is it? What's that? You don't know who it is? Okay. So we're going to show you a round tanzanite drop earring real quick. They're not inexpensive. They are impressive. That's $888, by the way, if you like that triple zircon ring. We did show it at the beginning of the show. If we don't have time to return to it, full presentation is at the beginning of the show. If you recorded or are watching online, you can always go back and watch. That is, yeah, look at that. 266 on the Asher, 357 on the blue, 283 in the pink, 15 points in diamonds mixed in, 838 is your price. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Then we're going to go ahead and show you the round tansy drops, which for perspective here while we're on the hand, look at that earring. This is going to give you, 17 carats plus in blue wings coming up next. So 888 on the triple zircon ring. It's really $838 after your discount. And then let's go up close and take a look at these because, well, they're pretty amazing. And there's 17 carats, 19 of gem material in item number 11222788. And this would be the match, the pair, the rounds that are identical, that look so good. And what do you think? Halo, rounds, diamonds in front of the hoop style that anchors them, giving you a drop. It's $17.19. That's the carat weight total. $17.19 is your total gem weight, carat 44 in diamonds. Looking amazing. It takes a long way to travel around those stones, but we managed, and that's why you get a carat 44 in diamonds that are so incredible. And don't forget to call us on anything else you've seen throughout the show. We'll check with your operator to see if it's still available. Here's what they look like from a distance. Let's get you a measurement. We're down to about 4 minutes, so we got to run. But look at that. What a great piece to get in here for a save the best for last opportunity. 1.25 is your drop. I'll try one on. They are not going to be $19,999. It's a really cool hinged hoop. There's no actual meeting point to the post in the backing. They're hinged. They're resistant, so you just literally flip it like you would a lever back, and it's going to lock securely. It finds its way. Look at how stunning these are on, just to give you an idea here of what they look like from a distance away and how bright and bold they are. And so you're getting that big drop. Obviously, a ton of presence to the rounds as they have, and we're going to make them better than, okay. It's the end of the show. We got to take these lower than even $9,999. Consider that you're getting almost 9 carats in each ear. Let's go back to the wheel. Take a look at the close-up on the rounds. They're just truly stunning. They're made so well. They're designed right. You saw how balanced they are. That's a very large stone. If that wasn't made with a lot of gold and made properly, they would twist and turn. You'd never get to see that stone facing forward like they do. So everything is just so meticulously crafted here. And they're not going to be $9,000 or even $89.99. We got a better value for you right now. There's only one pair. That probably goes without saying. There's still these gorgeous blue wing block D rounds if you already have a round in a ring. And your ideal is to get nearing to match. Not too many options for you. This would be you get once in a lifetime opportunities at these blue wing block D drop earrings. And so take the sale advantage price. Take it, run with it. We'll make them better than even $8,000. They're $79.99 if you'd like to own those. And let's not forget the 12 karat. 65 is still here. Yes. If what? Oh, gosh. I heard spinel and I heard smell, and I thought, were you asking me what it smells like? The spinels are not heated, Janet. Janice or Janet? Janice. Just want to make sure I got that right. They are not heated. The mehenges aren't, and none of the spinels are. And isn't that remarkable? The mehengue spinels are not heat treated at all. So I know it's the rule with all of them, so we don't actually usually put it up there in the graphic, but they are not heated. It is so amazing. It's part of the reason why they're so sought after, so collected, and so specialty. So yes, great question. Remember, all of our mehengue spinels not heat treated, all spinels in general not treated. Pretty cool, right? Whereas sapphires usually are, and they're very similarly related. We have 2 minutes left, counting down. So if there's anything we can show you again, please holler at me so we can do that in our last little bit of airtime. Don't forget, we're not here on Tuesdays. We have no show, no broadcast, no nothing, but we are back on Wednesday. And you can't forget about what we're going to do on Wednesday because, oh my goodness, don't forget we have the nail bangle that I've been wearing all night. That is coming up on Saturday, so make sure you don't miss it because it's limited, because it's really complex to make, very complex to make. There's a reason they go for $20,000, and it's not always just the name either. So yes. Oh, good. You got that. Was it our new caller by any chance or someone else? Was it James? Oh, who was it? Patrick? Thanks, Patrick. Enjoy that Gents Diamond Band. Thank you so much. I'll put that aside for you, and we have a final minute left, and we want to thank you for joining us on this significant day as we honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I want to remind you, no broadcast tomorrow. Wednesday, we're back, same time as tonight, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Can't wait to see you then. We're going to have an incredible show. Nail bangle. The nail bangle is coming up on Saturday morning, so that's the 20th. That's this Saturday. I know that sounds far off, but it'll be here before you know it. So for those of you intrigued by that or have thought about spending $20,000, as I know I have, and I said, we need to make one. We need to make one. It's against my principles to go spend $20,000 on a bangle. I know better. So let's do it better. Let's do it with great diamonds. Let's make it better. So we did, and we have that debuting on Saturday. So thanks so much. And yay, Susan's looking forward to it. Susan in California just let me know she's looking forward to it. So yay, Susan, me, you, and I think a lot of other people. So we'll see you guys Wednesday night for our next broadcast, Saturday for the bangle. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your holiday weekend, what's left of it. We'll see you on Wednesday. And from all of us here at TVON, we wish you a wonderful night. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. We'll see you on Wednesday.